I won.
No, because we weren't live yet, and now we are. See, that's the difference. Is I'm being accurate to what is happening. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 34 of Nightmares Incarnate, a conspiracy of demons with people who you know. We have been away for the past 2 weeks while I was on vacation in Fiji, but we are back. I bought a war club while I was there. Where did I put it? Yes, last night.
A war club?
Everyone clap.
What? I need to see
Get ready to clap.
Everyone get ready to clap. Will is finding his war club.
Yeah, he asked if we're ready, and he goes and can't find his balls.
This is the fight of importance. He's gonna whip out his wang on TV. Watch out. Be careful.
Hey, homie's about to pull up like as long as him.
Oh, jeez.
That's actually awesome.
You keep switching in and out because of your background.
Can we start having that as our intro to D&D? You just bang the gong.
Yes,
With
please.
this? I am not hitting this against anything. Do you know how expensive this was? Oh my god.
But it's a war. But it's a
Can't
war
even see it
gun.
because of the background shit.
Yeah, the background keeps
He's just fading
it out.
right now.
Can you see it now?
Just
really.
about.
It's a turtle.
Very nice.
Yes.
Great.
It looks like an oar.
Yeah, it does
just be
actually.
Yeah, like let's row this mother.
It's a multi-purpose war club. It's actually meant to be. They used to use them as oars for war canoes as well as shovels. By the chief.
With the baby turtle inscriptions on it, so you know that they with nature.
They were swanging that meat. Everybody knows that you like turtles. You have a big dick.
What?
It's a known fact, guys. I don't have to tell you. I'm sorry you're not as
we not in it.
well learned, but I am. Let's do introductions, guys.
Yes, let's go ahead. I'm back from Fiji, and you all know who I am. I am DUSK.
WIWL.
Yeah, well, yes, but I don't use my real name most of the time in this. But all right. Anyway.
His name is WIL because he's also taken L's in real life as well as in the game.
Nah, that's you.
Okay, with that, Chris, you can begin.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm having a 1/3 life crisis. We are about a third of the way into the first act of this game, and I have already considered schizophrenia with the amount of characters I want to play, but like can't do for story reasons. Other than that, I play a saucy fucking Asimar, a mute paladin, and a guy who likes to eat ligaments.
Nice.
You're playing Hannibal Lecter, basically.
I play Hannibal Lecter, yeah, just like a bit
With
more
Riz.
kind, if you will.
With Riz.
With Riz. That's right. He's very kind to everyone. He just,
The guy that's been dead off of the internet the past 3 weeks. Your turn next. That would be you, Jai.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hello. My name is Jai. I've returned. I am, as usual, playing Damp Moss, the absolute Riz king of the group, even though he talks to less people than you'd expect. It's wonderful to be back.
It's me, the guy that plays also a literal fuck ton of characters. You see an NPC? That's me. You see a player? That's also me. I'm actually everyone, and my name is Casper. I'm taking over. Hello, I am the DM.
No.
Hello.
Ah, shit! I tried. Okay, but yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Nicole, the giggly one. I play Morgana, and I'm glad that we're all back.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm excited.
Weakest
If you're not excited, yay! Let's go. Let's
Now
fucking go.
Yeah.
Just a
Hell
little
yeah, dude.
Let's go.
yay.
See, it's 6:30 a.m. for me, and it's like evening for all y'all, and y'all can't even match this energy.
Well, I should
It's
be
5:33
asleep right
in the
now.
evening for me. Come on.
Okay, Frieza, you're next.
Yes, it's me, Trippy Frieza back in. Yes, it's me. Hello, Rob. Yes, a fellow GM on Start Playing Games. I don't know how many times I'm going to plug it, but I'm going to keep doing it. I will be bringing in Elamara, my one character compared to their 7 or 8.
Hey, I'm only one character too.
The warlord who's tired of this but can't stay away because the world is dying all around her, and god damn it, if she has to whip it back in shape, she will.
Oh.
Or destroy it.
No, she lives on this world. Why would she destroy?
Yeah, everyone that's kind of the whole point of the campaign
Twist.
is to stop, the destruction of the world.
Plot twist, we all
let's
turn evil.
help it along, you guys.
Anyway,
And last but no means least,
We're always we're all nihilists.
Sin.
Yes.
Sin.
We'll just go full Blaine and go murder hobo.
Yeah.
Send it to you.
Yes, hi, I'm Sin. I also only have one character. It's this monster dolphin kind of thing. I'm back. I also left. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. I have to wake up in 6 hours. It's cool. It's fine.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's fucking do this, guys. I'm drinking tea.
All right, so we opened last time with Mina revealing to everyone that she was pregnant, and then Gilrock's grandfather Victor, the recently unearthed man he is,
Saucy mate.
yeah, he went outside and had a little cry inside of a bubble, and is faking it till he makes it, so Gilrock doesn't know that, like... Read the diary, please, if you don't understand what I'm referencing.
Rob, don't worry about it.
That's a lot of words, man.
Don't worry about it.
Because each of these will become increasingly important. We learned a bit more about all of our characters. Ferrin had a chat with Damp Moss and Gilrock about his past. Shira, who is secretly Fraz in disguise, but doesn't know that she is Fraz, because Fraz is a method actor.
Christian Bale.
Yes.
Was literally told to fuck off by everyone, and then she went to go get Damp Moss because she needs an ally, and he's the closest thing she has.
And because you
Absolutely.
played him that evening, so of course he would.
He's more than willing to tolerate her, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Rude.
But yeah, we're Duddadevah's
I can astral
turns.
project now.
Oh yeah, that was very important.
Or at least unpredictably in my sleep at the moment.
But yeah,
No control so
Laren
far.
has agreed to teleport you to Duddadevah, the city in the mountains. The city of
Isn't also
poppies.
Shira? Sorry.
Yes.
I was just saying, isn't Shira like in my fur or some shit? Did
She
you say
will
that she's,
be.
like, tiny? Oh no. I'm gonna have a flea. Shit.
She does that all the time. Like, you just don't realize.
You don't need to tell me. You need to start making constant perception checks. Go on.
Yeah, who starts? What's going on? Let's go.
Well, yeah,
Do we
I'm
have-
sorry, y'all. You asked a question. I was curious if you had anything more.
Nah, she's not.
All right. Yeah, we are going to cut into Sadiq and Akarsi stand next to Rook and Elamara having a chat.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
Well,
Preparations to leave, presumably, but that's up to you. You can start us off.
Alright. My dumb bitch has a fucking list of all the provisions that she thinks that we're gonna need to get from point A to point B, including but not limited to healing potions, food, transportation vehicles that might be necessary. Rob has no clue, but I hope she does. And people that she would know, which is probably very few, that could provide these things. I'm about to ask a whole bunch of dumb questions like, where do I get this? How do I get that?
In regards to what specifically?
We have to get from point A to point B, so she's looking for like where to get provisions.
Well,
Oh, we're literally just getting teleported there. We're not traveling by
Yeah.
caravan or anything.
yes.
Fuck! I forgot. Okay,
Yes,
ignore all of that. She
after-
takes the list. She eats it.
After Alamara says all of these things, Sadiq kind of blinks and goes, "I was under the impression my grandchild was teleporting you.
Wait,
I don't
that's a
think
thing.
I don't think he can bring wagons."
Except Elmara's wagon. Oh.
Hey, Dumpy, let's go.
And so it begins.
So if you want provision, I'm pretty sure you could get that over there in Duddadevah. But if you want like a note from me that says you need provisions, I can write that. Sure.
Yes, please. She says as I'll crumple up the list and literally just toss it behind me.
Takes a note, scribbles on it. They need some shit, gives it to you. Loves Sadiq Jaluja. Send me the bill.
Kisses XOXO.
I
Little devil horns over the eye.
What is that, Father? You can't just give them carte blanche to order whatever they want. They could use this to buy, like, caviar or something ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of money. And also, aren't they going to save the world?
Based grandfather, for real.
I mean, I can't see, I never heard you complain when I spoiled you as a child, so I don't know.
Sigh. Vocal sigh as he just looks...
You always took my MasterCard. I mean...
God damn it.
Where's my Vita Platinum? My Visa Platinum.
you don't have the black card.
Where's my Tianese Express?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Well, I
god.
got that black Duddadevah card.
Okay, so Alamara dipped. Sadiq's gonna have his hands kind of like in front of him and go, "So, Rook, was it? If I am to be correct, you are not mute. You just simply choose not to speak, and you are
Not again.
You are not deaf either.
No, shakes head.
Would you like me to sign to you, or can I just speak?
Just signs back. You can speak. I'll just respond in sign language.
Fine by me. Who are you?
I am Rook.
Yeah, I understood that, but I meant since apparently Gilrock and Damp found you outside of our city, and I do not recognize the armor or your apparel. So I was just asking, where in the world are you from?
Signs back. I'm actually from the Western continent. I've traveled here a couple of weeks ago, where I ran into my dear friend Saga, and we've been traveling together ever since, when your companions sort of literally appeared on top of me, which was quite a fright, and I almost killed one of them.
Yes, they do that a lot.
Just like I sign an exasperational sigh, just like
You sigh.
Please describe that. Describe it to the audience.
Yeah, what does a sigh look like in sign language?
I spell womp womp in my in the
air. Do you need anything from me, or
I think I'm actually going to sign. Currency would be greatly appreciated, as I have arrived with nothing more than the clothes on my back and the weapon in my hand.
Okay, let me first ask my son if I'm allowed to give an allowance. Akarsi, can I give this man some money? Will you
That
allow
wasn't
your
my
father to do
point.
that?
Why are you being so rude to me today?
I am teasing you, my son. Sure. How much do you reckon you would need? Are you thinking this as I am giving, or do you taking this as a loan? What are you? Is this a request just for money, or are you attempting to borrow money from me? Because you can borrow as much as you like, but I only have a certain amount I can give to a complete stranger. I hope you understand.
Signs back. I fully understand. I am actually merely looking to acquire an amulet, which I would not know the specific price of, but something tells me it is fairly expensive. But borrowing or I am looking for an amulet of the devout. I'm seeking perhaps some blessed wood that I can carve into a figure of my own deity.
Own deity? Akarsi blinks.
Well, I can't see dearest. I am pretty sure he meant the one he's choosing to obey.
I don't have my own god. I'm the one I follow. Yeah.
Or worship, like how some people would is more leaning towards Sania, and how some people lean towards.
But who is his god?
If you want to say, someone's faith is not needed to be public, my son. As long as it's not demons, looks like
Blinks at Sadiq, and y'all are in one of the most religiously oppressive countries on the planet.
Okay, fine.
Sadiq doesn't need to agree with everything Tien does. By the way, he can be a different cat, but his son would still.
He's not from around here, so he's just going to be like, I would say Rook doesn't have to say that if he does not want to, as long as it's nothing harmful. I'm assuming you're not a demon worshipper.
Could be an Asmodeus worshipper.
I'm pretty sure you would notice that being our disposition, my son. Points to like his horns and everything. I think I'd feel the presence of devil.
That would be acceptable as far as I understand. The demons are the devils are working with the gods. Yes,
the devils work with the gods. That doesn't make them good. Akarsi says pointedly. I may be a descendant of devil. It doesn't make me one.
What? By biological definition, you are at least half devil.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself a minute.
Okay. You literally are not getting it, but okay.
I get it. Like, I'm just being that. Like, he just signs. Fair enough. As for my faith, I would prefer to keep it private from the company of strangers.
Very well, but you said you wanted to just carve out some sort of wooden thing?
I would need to acquire the materials and perhaps someone well versed in the magics required. I think it might be fairly expensive.
Takes out his own amulet. I have one similar in respect to both Sultana and Jaimar. I could probably bless some wood for you if you want to use that, or I could just give you the money that you need to buy one. Which one are you thinking? They could be more intricately designed and such. Do you want to have it made for you? Do you want to make it yourself?
I'd like to acquire the materials and then shape it on my own, but I believe the materials themselves are going to be fairly expensive.
Very well. Dusk, how much would it? Which rarity are you looking for, Chris?
I'm trying to get the +3. Yeah, the +3.
How expensive will that be, Dusk, for a +3 amulet of the devout?
What rarity?
That's purple. Very rare, but I'm gonna make it on my own.
So the materials, I guess. But the materials would, I guess, need to be blessed or some shit.
Yeah.
But he has to get it blessed by his own deity. We'll have to figure this out. As like all you can do is probably buy wood right now. There's no way. I give you.
I don't know what the prices are again.
Just drop $1,000.
Just give me a quick check-in. They're all from 50. I give you 75k.
Jesus Christ!
No, you don't.
Why not? If he needs to buy the item,
a car seat. No, you can try. A car seat will gently put his hand on your arm. What are you doing?
I am attempting to try and support, the heroes that's supposed to save the world. But okay, fine. Can I give him 20,000?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
No. Like, Rook just puts his hands up and he's like, I don't need.
My dear boy, if you want to buy the materials for what you are saying, it will be quite expensive. So I think this would maybe just be sufficient enough, or not really. So I advise you to just take the money.
What type of wood is he trying to seek for? Because if he's seeking proper ebonheart tree or something from the Black Road, like the glowing trees of the gods, it will be expensive.
A question. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Please continue.
Unless he seeks to harvest it himself when they go there.
I'll just give you this as an allowance. Just gives you the pouch.
Yes.
It's say I'm your sponsor. You're new to the city, like you said. I am now responsible for you.
Yeah, just like signs and like bows very deeply.
Bows back.
And just sort of signs. Thank you very much, my lords. Is there anything else you require of me? Otherwise, I do have a few people I need to go talk to.
Looks to Akazi.
There is nothing that I am in need of. Just protect your squad. Ensure that you can do your best. And blessings of the sun and moon be upon you. He bows his head. You and I, Father, we need to go speak to Gilrock about... And that, he says, pointing a clawed finger at Victor. We need to speak to it.
Yes, indeed. I do believe it is a man, but yes. I don't really want to keep it around here.
What are we going to do about this? The foreigners are not going to be happy that he got released.
Well,
And he's evil. We know of what he has done.
That is very much true. I am not sure what we will do with the situation. It's not really something we can... It's happened. So he's here, but I mean, he appears to be docile, or at least more... He seems to listen to Givarok, considering their relation. So maybe he will be fine. We will see.
What is our contingency if he ends up causing trouble?
I call down Jaimar and he is smitten out of the sky.
Be realistic, Father. Jaimar is fighting demons. What hand to hand? Every day now.
Very, very well. Will it be enough that I open a gate to one of the 9 hells and push him into it?
I don't think Gilrock would be very pleased with us doing that.
What would you like to do, Akarsi? What is your version of a contingency plan that can deal with the threat and also not hurt Gilrock's feelings?
Well, if he starts behaving badly, I think we need to contact the Fey courts.
Very well. By the way, you're getting messages, Dusk, from Elmara.
I'm in which
Yeah,
chat?
you respond to them whenever you can. It's the in-game chat there.
Yeah.
I just want to go shopping. I have no.
The prices, the general prices are listed.
Yeah, but it says 50 to 500,000 for a purple item, so.
Okay.
So
just take the median, and we're good.
Okay. All right, I'll do math. I'll do the math on my own. Thank you.
The god of fairies is not going to be pleased if he knows the son of it, the dark fae god, is here.
I would not imagine, no. Is Victor still in the bubble, or is he out now?
No, he's out. He came out at the end of last session, and he basically gaslit Gilrock and was like, "Nothing's wrong, haha, I'm fine."
I definitely believe that. Okay. So, Sadiq will just come and be like, excuse me, I need to talk to your grandfather for a second, old man to old man.
Old man, excuse me.
Well, my good sir, in all accounts, you are a couple thousand years old.
Try a couple 100,000, but...
Exactly. So, old man.
Mortal, what is it? He says, as he sticks out his hand looking at his nails.
Well, I would just would like to talk to you. Just listen. What are you thinking of doing now that you have been brought back to the world? I heard that you are Gildrock's grandfather. I'm not going to get too much into the specifics. It's just, my son here is one of the rulers of this city. I am one in another one. You are here. We kind of, as I assume you understand, just need to check with you. What are you thinking?
He has a slight smirk on his lips. You're scared of me.
More, I would say, worried about the potential you could bring. Yes.
Well,
There are
luckily
many
for
histories
you,
about you.
luckily for you, I have a vested interest in seeing that my grandson maintains status, and I have things to teach him.
When you say by maintain status, what exactly do you mean?
Oh, I hope to see him one day be sat upon the throne of the entire Claw Peninsula.
But you do realize that the Claw Peninsula is no longer a single kingdom. I am sure Gillock has told you.
Oh yes, but why would I care? We can
Because-
easily steamroll those monarchs, like bugs, and then force them into subjugation.
But that wouldn't really work, politically wise. A lot have changed in the past 5,000 years.
Well, clearly this country didn't
Yes.
exist when I was alive.
No. That may be true, but see it this way. If I remember the history correct, which I usually do, you supposedly cursed your husband, which caused all of the children to do infighting and murder each other and split the country into 5 different pieces, and one of your children disappeared. Because of this...
Sadiq, I need
the
you to roll
conflict-
me a perception check.
Perception?
Yes.
Or alright. 37.
Oh my god. Somehow you notice this god's behaviors. Like, his nails dig into the palm of his hands as you say that. But he nods. I've had time to think about my rashness.
Yes, it's just because that happened. The countries have developed each on their own, and there's a bunch of different subspecies of beastmen who live in different places and are currently in both assembly and conflict. And you can't just sort of. Yeah, Akasi doesn't notice shit.
Yeah, Akarsi's
you
just
can't-
picking his nose, I guess. I'm kidding.
You can't just put them all into a sort of melting pot and just throw them into a place and says, I am now your ruler. You must all get along.
Well, you could, but I don't think
But then your
most
entire
people
country would.
today have the temerity to do so.
It's more the fact that I don't think your country would then listen to you. They would just leave. Because most of the different nations do not get along that well.
Listen, we have a mission, correct? To stop the end of the world. Why is this
Yes.
of concern for the time being?
Because I would very much like the world to be saved, but I would also like it there not to be a war straight afterwards. With multiple deaths. Because you want... Have you asked if Gilrock wants to sit on the throne of the Claw Peninsula?
He will.
Gilrock standing there shaking his head like, no.
You see Victor turn his head towards Gilrock and give a genuine smile. It's a bit weird just because of how, like, his eyes burn, but like it
Gap
not.
Moe Grandpa.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks over at Gilrock and says, "One day I'll convince him. Might take some work, but he is the rightful heir to the crown of Claws."
Well, correct me if I'm not mistaken. Do you not lose sort of the right of the throne if a certain amount of time passes after you and your family has been removed? Like, if, let's say, you were king and somebody came and slain you, would they not rightfully have taken the throne, in your logic?
He blinks. You're speaking to a god.
Yes.
Your
but
mortal
I'm-
concepts of time are meaningless to me.
I'm just saying, hypothetically.
My
those-
throne doesn't stop existing because I was trapped in a stone for 5,000 years.
But it wasn't even your throne. It was your husband's.
Oh, I'm speaking of this throne, he says. And I'm not going to harm anyone before you start ringing the alarms. Just want to show you 5,000 years hasn't weakened me.
No, but I'm sure it hasn't weakened your father either.
He...
How does he respond to that one? Oh.
Because I'm sure he is also well aware that you are back, yes?
His lips purse and tighten a bit. I don't know if you want to roll perception or insight.
I'll roll an insight. Why not? That's not the correct insight. Yeah, I gotta go in the right sheet. Reading this guy like a book right now.
Yeah, Akarsi has his pike at the ready. He's not even paying attention.
Akasi's picking his ass.
No, he has his pike out.
Sadiq is standing completely calmly, just with his hands like in front of him.
Listen. He says as an orb of fire begins to dance in his hand. I don't... My father isn't pertinent in this conversation. Who is pertinent is my beautiful... He seems genuinely, again, but awkwardly goes over to Gorok and, like, pinches his cheeks. My beautiful grandson.
Is he pinching me with the cheek and having a ball of fire in the other one?
Yes.
Gilligan's a bit like, yeah. A little worried.
Look at my beautiful grandson. There are so many things to teach him.
Yes,
like how to burn up an entire village with his mind.
I have a very many grandchildren myself, and there's always a pleasure to teach them. But it is important to remember that they are also their own people. And
why, yes, he plays he will become the best bard in all of history. I don't care that he plays music.
Oh, that's not what I was referring to. I'm just saying I want things to be able to kept civil between everyone. I don't want there to be some sort of issue, which is why I will have to politely ask you if while you stay in this city, and generally just sort of in this country, I would like you to
no eating people, no killing people randomly, etc., etc. I'm not going to kill anyone unless they violate, my ego and cross me.
Yes, no. It's not going to work. You need to be able to restrain yourself a little. Think of it as this way. Do you want to portray yourself in a bad image in front of your grandson, your one living family?
He kind of pauses.
Because I know Gerlach. I've known Gerlach for a little while. He's a very sweet boy. He takes a lot of traits from you. I can see. You look alike, but he's a very sweet child. He is very pleasant. He is nice. I've seen and heard him giving money and helping the homeless around the city.
There's nothing wrong with that, he says.
No. And I believe he also doesn't want entire villages to be burned to the ground with his or someone else's mind. And I don't think he would appreciate it if his only living family, from what I've gathered, considering he told me that his family were gone, did that. I'm sure he's very happy and very confused to see you. But I think to stay in his good graces, you need to behave a little. Get to know him.
Victor swallows and then runs a hand across the back of his neck before you see his eyes change color, becoming fiery red as he lashes out a bit in anger. If I didn't have any, because he has to put up a show. You just saw what happened. If I didn't have any modicum of self-control, I would have slaughtered that goddamn mute's body for daring to insult me earlier. He says, before shaking his head, and then brushing his hair back again behind his laurel as he looks over at Gilrock, who I assume
looking up at him a bit worried. He has a bit of a not really maintaining eye contact, just kind of like looking back and forth from the ground to Graham.
Victor doesn't. Sadiq, I need you to roll me an insight check.
Another one?
Yes.
Right. 26.
Yeah, you can tell Victor does not like being looked at like that by his grandson. So you see his eyes turn back to just normal red and he'll look at you again.
That is all I wanted to say. Just please do not burn down towns and villages and senselessly kill people just because you can. And I think we'll be fine. And we will not have to, and I'm not saying this to disrespect you or anything like that. I am just saying, if needed, we will contact the ferry court.
What?
Let's say it's a contingency. If you start massacring people in our country, we will have to tell on you.
Fine. Fine. It is what it is.
Like not. Very well. I will let you two talk. And starts walking away.
Well, I need to go prepare. Gilrock.
Yeah?
I'll see you in a couple hours when we are ready to leave.
For sure, Pops. See you later.
Victor, once again, this is for Gilrock and I guess Akarsi and Sadiq. Akarsi just like cautiously holding out his pike as he puts it away before following his dad.
Yeah.
Gilrock can roll to see if you want to incite him.
Alright. Not too good. 18.
Yeah, no, you can't tell what's going on inside this crazy man's head.
Absolute fucking maniac.
He is a little bit of a maniac.
Pops, I wouldn't mind hanging out with you, and like getting to know you as sort of you, because I'm sure the history books maybe didn't get the whole story.
Probably.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'll let you, get on with your preparations. Whatever you need, and I'll see you later, like you said.
Where did they put that bag of unholy artifacts that they got back from that coven?
I'm pretty that bag?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that Elamara has most of those things. I saw her sort of roam around and pick it all up.
I wanna make some rules very clear with you before I do anything. I am not to manipulate or suggest your friends into giving me things without their permission, correct? I just want to make sure.
Yes, you can ask for a thing from them, but if they say no, you gotta let them keep it. Unless, I guess, if it's yours, if some of the things were... And you can't lie, you can't say it was yours if it wasn't, because knowing me, I'm guessing you're pretty good at lying as well. Probably runs in the family, but if she has something that is yours that used to belong to you, I'm sure she wouldn't mind giving it to you if you just explain it.
None of it belonged to me. I just wanted to see if I could use something.
Well,
I'll,
I mean, if you make a good case, sure, you can just ask her.
We'll figure out what's going on when we arrive at the next city. Thank you, grandson.
No problem, Pops. Gives him an actual, like, proper hug. How tall is Victor again?
He's taller than you.
Then he just kind of like grabs around his sort of like torso, because he's probably a little bit below the arms.
Yeah.
It is very
Victor
nice
seems
to
a
have
bit
family member.
shocked, but he
Just says,
returns
"It
the
is-
gesture.
It is very nice to have a living family member and not just sort of the ragtag group of fuckers that I've found.
You don't know how true that is, he says under his breath.
Gives him a big smile.
All right. He turns and begins walking off. I'm going to go see if there are any single men to chat up.
You do that?
We cut into the med bay to Shira complaining at Damp Moss.
Yeah, so she has been talking at me consistently since she arrived.
Yes.
After about 30 to 40 seconds at best, I sat down, cross-legged, put the block of wood in front of me, and sort of just tuned her out and started to meditate, with the attempt at trying to connect my magic to the magic in the wood and see if I can control it or anything like that, but sort of just meditating under a branch of this little tree that's in the medical bay.
So that's when they said to me, you won't believe it. She was like, why doesn't the Orb Weaver just get another person for the job? And it's like, the Orb Weaver, the goddess of secrets, handpicks me. Not somebody else. Me. To be your liaison. So clearly, she's in the wrong. Because if you knew anything, you would know not to question the gods. It is so blasphemous. It is so ridiculous. It just speaks volumes about how her father's influence on her is so self-evident. And
Definitely. I most definitely agree with you. Just still eyes closed, focusing.
And, like, Gilrock was like, you're not even going to be able to come with you guys. And I'm like, well, like, he doesn't know, but I just hide in his fur anyways, because it's easy.
My right eye snaps open and I just look at her and just glance back down. Oh, well, I suppose it's quite an effective means of travel.
Yeah, I just shrink to, like, the size of a hair. Yeah, we both do. The imp on her shoulder says.
I gently release the flow of my magic from the wood and open my eyes and look, just like a slightly quizzical expression on my face. And I just lean in a little bit, not too close.
What
just
arm
about
are you
half
using?
I would have been using both while I was doing it, but
The side that had the metal arm with it seems unchanged, whereas the other has grown roots through the floor and has planted itself. You just ruined the floor, but luckily Facia's not in this room at this moment.
I noticed that and just immediately just like, oh shit, and just start trying to fix it with the hand that's made of flesh, and just turn and look at her. Just like eyebrows slowly getting closer and more furrowed, a look of deep concentration and confusion, and just snaps to a pretty neutral face, and I lean in. And how does that affect your mass? That surely that becoming smaller, you do not become more lightweight, or do you?
Yeah, I do. I weigh the same. I weigh less. I can see mites and stuff.
That is incredible. And is it something that you can choose a certain size, or more of it just becomes one or the other?
My lower limit is like small enough to hide in Gilrock's leg fur, flea sized.
But you can adjust it to be any size between.
Yes.
You hear a small mumble beside you.
I like snap my head to the other side, having not at all realized. Oh, hello.
stops like twiddling with his things. Hi.
It's
not. He's like still looking at his screws. He's not looking at you.
just like still turned to look good, like any excuse to not have to talk to her.
David is thinking in his head, shit, why'd I say that? Fuck.
Anyway, so what I was saying was that, like, you know, I think I deserve a pay raise too. I think I'm going to talk to the Orb Weaver, at least her daughter, about it, because I think I should be getting a pay raise. But I'm still probably going to wear shitty clothes, so I'm going to be like, where am I going to spend the money? I could get a new imp collar. Do you want a new imp collar? Oh. Can you get me a bow? What? That doesn't look good on you.
What? No, I think you may have a point.
She's like, I'll consider it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go sneak up on Gilrock and jump on his leg like a tick from the grass. One day he'll come around to loving me. I know it. See you later.
Oh, just before you go, where do you plan on sitting? Is it like a shoulder deal or more of the hair on the head?
It's in the leg.
Ah. Good choice. Well, I will, see you later.
Yep. She shrinks before your very eyes and then walks under the door.
I follow her with my gaze until she's too small and just lose focus for half a second and she's gone. Right, well, turn back to the piece of wood. I hope this hasn't gone too deep. I just use Druidcraft. How far into the floor has it grown?
15 feet down. You're
Just, like,
concentrating
full
for like
face
45
palm.
minutes.
For fuck's sake. Okay, right.
Dude.
Just turn. Yes?
Do you need help? I'm supposed to help you guys. You see him like quicker and quicker starts fucking around with the thing he's having in his hands as he's speaking. My mom would be mad. I've done similar things. I could probably fix it if you want.
As he's talking, I'm looking down at his hands. What is it he's actually messing with?
He's just got some. You see that his hands are very like. If you want to see explanation of them, white hair, wearing like an overall sort of thing, a little tool cabinet. He has tattoos along his arms of letters, in a bunch of different languages. I don't know if you understand any of it, but I'll tell you what it means later if you wanna. And then on the side, he has like shaved sides of his head, and on the right side, you can see an eye inside of a book that's just like right above his ear. And he's just sort of, you see him just sort of twiddling still with it. I don't know if you can, it seems to be some sort of ball shape right now. If you want to ask about it, that's up to you.
Yeah, just having taken a glance. I would presume you're at least quite well versed with mechanics, then?
I build things, and I mainly do tattoos, but I'm good with my hands. And then you see, like, he holds his hand up, and it's a ball that sprouts legs and cracks open like a chicken egg, and it's a small little chick that runs around in a circle.
Just like full eyes glittering, hands over face, just pure. Oh my god, that's adorable energy. Just watch it run around for a second.
And then you see him crush it with his hand and put the screws. And like it just falls apart really easily, and just put it into one of his pouches he has in his chest.
I plant my hands at either side of me and like lift myself to turn so that I'm sat facing.
He's still not looking at you. He's looking firmly at the ground.
Well, since that's the case, glances down at arm and just starts to lift it towards you. Would you like to take a look at this?
Wasn't there that little guy? I heard. I mean, I can. Sure. I guess. Starts like, you see him. You see his finger. He goes and it produces like a small flame, and then you see it looks at it, and it like intensifies, being to like white hot.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Can I just give me a?" And then he goes and just like sort of takes it across and goes, "It's very heat resilient. It's a good metal."
Yes.
I made Tito with this, or something similar.
That is very impressive. Well, I was wondering, for the sake of Little Bagwell, if you could just give it a preliminary look over, in case the notes are of help to him.
Well, okay. It's like he's like grasping and ungrasping his hands. What? Well, what do you want me to look for? Just if it works, 'cause it does.
Well, I suppose, how difficult it would be to perhaps modify it to a small degree. Nothing particularly difficult, or not looking for an entire overhaul, simply an addition of some kind, perhaps in the forearm or the hand.
Well, takes his hands out, not looking at you, but like his hands out to be like, "Can I give me the hand? Give me the arm."
I just like lean towards.
Looks at it and just sort of inspect and goes, "Well, I mean, it's I sort of, since it's a prosthetic, you don't really need all of it to function. You don't have like nervous endings and muscles. So I don't know who made this, but assuming it's connected to your magics, I would say, as maybe you could make a small sort of indentation into the palm. You could fit something like a circular object, maybe. I don't know.
Just like a tight wry smile. Interesting.
Yeah. And you could attach. I mean, it depends kind of what you want. You could maybe get like a sort of holding area for snacks in the forearm, where you could attach something. I'm not really that good with welding and such. That depends sort of on the artificer, really.
Well, that is of no worry at all. Your insights have been most helpful so far. Glances like back down to the bit of wood that I know is burrowed deep underground. Bolts and jumps up to feet. If you wouldn't mind, though, I think I do need a hand getting this out of the floor.
Well, I could just sort of do this. He takes just a sort of. He takes a fire bolts, sort of the root, so it burns, and then takes his cane, pushes it so it breaks over, and then he casts a mending on the floor.
Well, that definitely did the trick.
Damp Moss, as he does that, you hear screaming in your head. Bloody murder.
I drop to a knee and just grip the side of my head. Fucking ouch.
I'm sorry.
I just raise the metal hand. No, don't worry. I should have thought of that before I did this. Ow. I just place my right hand onto the ground over where the roots, I would assume, are now still buried just under the ground.
Well, they're dead. It's the plant. The plant is dead.
Never mind then. If I reach down and feel that it is fully dead, then I'll just retract my hand. Right, well, I can taste that on my tongue. How strange. I just pick up the piece of wood and put it back in the bag of holding for now. Well, thank you. I'm not going to lie. If it wasn't for that, it would have taken quite a long time, so I will have to assess what damage that's done later.
You see him,
not that I blame you, of course.
You see him abruptly stick his hand in front of him, as in a handshake.
I reach out. Damp Moss.
David. And he takes it back.
Wonderful to meet you.
You see, he goes back to twiddling with something. What?
Just in future, if you find it difficult to coerce verbally, I have perhaps a slightly easier method.
Well, he doesn't sort of respond. What are you gonna chat with him? He just looks at you and goes, "What do you mean?"
If you don't mind, you will hear something in your mind.
Probably shouldn't do that. You see, he turns his head to the left side, and you see there that there's another tattoo on the other side of his head, just like right above his ear, that's sort of wrapped around his ear, and it's basically small letters that write barrier in them. And he goes, I mean, you could try if you want to.
Well, presuming that it won't work, I may as well see what it is like. I just gently reach out, not trying to say anything, just to kind of feel what type of resistance there is.
It glows and you can take 2d4 psychic damage.
Cool. Yes, yep, it definitely does the trick. Well, that's probably very useful to have.
I'm a very private person.
And wonderful it is to be so. Oh, I used to have a ring like that, but recently I haven't been wearing it. Well, I believe...
I'm not too good at speaking. It's just I get nervous around people, and there's a lot of people.
Ah, yes, there has been an awful influx of people recently.
I like my machines, and my dog, Tito. He was dead, but I built him again.
Just thinks to himself for a moment. Inside Damp's head, he's currently thinking about the concept of creating a mechanical owl, and then immediately hating the idea and just looking back. Well, that's incredibly impressive.
My dad doesn't think so. He says, I hear him say I'm weak because I was sick when I got born. That's why I need the cane.
It is my belief that strength does not come from simply the body. It is clear that you have an incredibly sharp mind to go along with it.
I'm very smarter than my dad. It's weird. He's so bad. He's so dumb. And I don't know why.
Just because he rolled bad doesn't mean he's dumb.
No. But it compared to him, based on their scores, Adamon is incredibly more intelligent than him. So that's just what I'm saying, that he doesn't understand why he's so much... All the things comes easier to him than it seems for his dad. That's just the shit.
Well, I do believe I need to find young Bagwell to see what he has plans for. If you ever have any other creations that you come up with, feel free to let me know. I find them most interesting.
Again, I'm more of a tattoo artist, but I can make you a tattoo at some point if you want one.
Most definitely. I will try and think up a design that I like.
I can also make it do stuff, like you saw.
Ah. Just, pulls the robe slightly back to show the tips of the tattoo running down his hand.
Ooh, you see him get really excited. See him get really excited. Look at it. Oh, I made one of those and my dad got angry. He said it's bad.
Well, it was made using...
dark means yes. This the ingredients for a thing like this is not nice. Yes, you would need blood, amongst other things.
I just give a nod and a smile. Well, if I were to request one, it definitely would be something a little happier.
Nods. I'm gonna go.
By all means. As he
mom.
leaves, just pull the block of wood out of the bag of holding. How is it looking? Does it appear to be like permanently damaged, or is it just
Yes,
the
it's
bit that grew?
permanently damaged.
Can I feel to what extent?
Roll me a religion check.
Yeah, sure thing. That's not the right page. One moment. Come on, Chrome, you can do it. There we go. Religion. That is a... It's taking its sweet time. 22.
Oh.
I don't think Jufor is very happy about how that went down.
I, for now, will sit with it instead in my lap now and just try and do my best to get it as close to it was originally as I can in the next sort of hour or so.
Yeah. But the two suns begin to set as Laren gathers in the courtyard. What?
I was gonna ask if Rook could ask something.
Let's see if people want to do something during the day first, does.
Hell no, you can forget about us. We ain't doing nothing.
They already went shopping. They're gonna do. What
about Nicole?
Nicole, do you want to go shopping?
No, I don't want to go shopping.
What do you want to do, Nicole?
I want to do what I originally said before we even started.
Which was?
Learn sign language.
Morgana's gonna go off. Well, I'm gonna do the other thing first. She's gonna go up to Ferrin and be like, "Hey, wait up! Look, you said something about your mum said something to you. What did she say to you? You never told me."
These two are not here right now, so I'm gonna move them.
I don't really recall at the moment. If I remember, I'll talk to you about it, but as of right now, I can't really remember.
Helpful. Seen Rook around?
I think he went in the direction of the... I can't remember, what are the names again? The green elves?
Nymph?
No.
Growth?
No, he's being, like, intentionally racist. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go see him then. I wanted to ask him if he'd teach me sign language.
Ferrin considers saying something very saucy, decides to keep his mind private, and does not censor. Alright, please enjoy.
Get your mind out of the water.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, he just smiles at you and walks off.
If my computer will allow me to move my token, god damn it. Why is it not letting me move my token? Thank you, Jesus. Right, she goes over there.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Because otherwise we are gonna take like a 5 and get to the part where Laren's setting up for the teleportation circle.
We can take a 5 because I would like to have a bit of a conversation with Gienthal and Ty as Rook.
Okay.
I have some questions I would like to ask.
Yep. So we'll be back at 7:38 a.m. Brisbane time.
Just do 7:40. Just do 7:40. That's fine. Just do 8 minutes. It's okay.
Okay. Why do you have to question my decisions?
Because that's me.
True.
All
right. No.
Oh, get us off then.
Yeah, I was gonna say bye. We'll be back.
throw used condoms at me all of a sudden.
Ew!
That's the
Go
quote,
to
and
know
that's
how
the
I got
quote we're
this
coming
far.
back on, everyone. Hello, welcome back.
What's up, homies?
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, we have random conversations, so sue us. Actually, no, please don't.
Yeah, we just collect.
No, please try me. I will win in court. I would love to. I would love to have you try me. I have a
Had to
lawyer.
get rolled by audio.
He's gonna hire Burt Reynolds Esquire.
Anyway, Rook, you have come on to Tai and Gienthal. Tai has taken.
Yo.
Hey, yo, he's flirting with Ty and Gilbert.
Oh
Saucy
damn.
He got the silent riz.
Mm-hmm. Can I continue, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Tai is currently holding onto Gienthal's hands as he kind of stares at him. Their bright blue eyes interlocking with one another as you see a pause on his face as they seem to have been in the middle of discussing something as you come over. And Tai gently tilts his head as Gienthal turns around to face you, and then pauses curiously. Hello. Greetings. Also, Chris, can you hit the music?
Yes.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because he can.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris is too busy shit posting to actually.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
As Rook sort of like approaches kind of quietly, are Tai and Gienthal talking at the moment, or are they just sort of like standing around?
Well, they were talking. Tai can see you. The way they were standing, Tai's facing in your direction.
Okay.
So
yeah,
Tai motioned his head, and Gienthal turned around to face you, letting go of Tai's hands. They were clearly speaking to each other.
I start by like signing and saying, I apologize if I'm intruding on something private, but I had a few questions I would like to ask you.
Well, you weren't intruding per se, but we were saying our goodbyes, at least temporarily. I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to return to Tunereth to see my husband anytime soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but I have work that needs to be done. Gienthal stands next to Tai, intertwining their arms together as they look towards you, Rook. Did you hit that music?
I will. 1 second.
Your DJ spin that shit.
Play that funky music.
Yeah, I continue signing. I have heard that the Gith are in possession of very advanced technology. Is this true?
Tai gives you a wary look as Gienthal kind of also tilts his head a bit curiously. What do you mean? I need more specifics and advanced technology, he says as he brushes the stray strand of black hair that always falls down onto his forehead, and then it falls back again.
I continue signing. I heard that you built the arm of Damp Moss. That is a biomechanical wonder compared to some of the other things that you may find around here in these places, which would indicate just by studying that you definitely have a much higher technical know-how than people from this country or from anywhere else for that matter. And that is also why I am approaching you, as I have questions that I cannot get answered on my own.
Yes, I built Damp Moss's new arm. Tai says it was a trivial matter, honestly. The worst part about it was having to see your friend in pain as I hooked it up to his nerves.
And see, you regard something that is, in our eyes, a biomechanical wonder. It is a trivial thing for you.
Well, Tai's fairly intelligent. There's a reason he has achieved the position he has.
Intelligence is... I am sure that you are very intelligent, but the whole disregarding of building such a thing as if it was nothing, as well as, well, I won't lie, the reaction that I gauged from you as I approached you with the original question definitely infers upon me that you carry more knowledge than you wish to disclose. But it is not knowledge I seek from you, it is help, if you will.
With what exactly? Genthal says as he takes a small comb from his pocket and sticks it into his bun behind his head.
Is Morgana approaching close behind me by now?
Yeah, she's now like behind him, but she stands there patiently. She doesn't want to interrupt. She'll wait till he's finished speaking with them before piping up.
I sign back and I sign, do not repeat out loud what I'm about to say. I signed, we shall speak of my question later if there is a possibility of it, but I would like for one of you to examine me. And Rook just sort of nods.
We're married, Ty says out loud, staring at him confused.
Not in that way. As in a medical examination.
Oh, okay. But I'm not a cleric.
No, but you do work with the biology of the body, and I assume you have extensive knowledge of how the body functions.
Well, yes, my sister has taught me a great deal. She is quite adept at healing, but I can see what we can do. Yeah, he gently grabs onto Ganthal's hand as, like, he'll frown a bit and say, I apologize, but, would you leave me alone with...
Yes,
with
I was intending on stepping off anyway. It seems I have a woman I have not really had the opportunity to talk to. She looks like she wishes to ask me a question.
Rook, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yes.
17?
Yeah, you feel a note slide into your pocket as you turn around.
Okay. I'm not gonna check it just yet, but I'll give like an almost unnoticeable nod as I turn around and look at you, Morgana. You just see a blank metal face mask with two eyes that are actually moving, and then like two eyes above that are painted with like a red sclera that are just like appearing out into the air, not really looking at you per se. And just sort of like I turn my head to the side, almost like a dog does when it listens to a command. I sort of tilt my head a little bit to the side, and I just look at you kind of questioningly, even though you can't see my facial expression.
Hey Rook. So, I was wondering, can you teach me sign language, please?
Taken aback a little bit. You can't see it, but his eyebrows are really like scrunching. And he pulls out a piece of paper and writes down and just holds it up in front of you and says, "Why do you want to learn sign language?"
She reads it, then looks back at him and says, well, you're not the only one that uses sign language. And I want to learn something new. And so I thought the best person to ask to learn sign language is the one person that uses it the most. And from what I've seen so far, that's you.
I erase what I wrote on the paper and I write again. I understand you wish to learn something new, but why? What is your intention of learning the language of the hands?
It's so that I can, I don't know, I guess it's so I can communicate a bit more secretly, I guess? You know, private messages between me and someone I care about, so people don't understand what I'm saying without me having to outwardly say it.
writes back down on a piece of paper. Do you not have telepathy?
I do, but some might not be him, but there could be others that maybe have some sort of protection against that sort of thing, and they may not speak our language or understand, so sign language, if they happen to know it. She keeps trying to justify it, but isn't quite sure how to.
I'm going to... Dusk, will you allow me to roll a die for myself? To see if
you can do whatever you'd like. It's your character, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll just a flat d20 to see if I am actually convinced by your opinion. Anything above a 10, I'm convinced. Anything below,
Great,
no.
you got 17.
No, that's my perception check. I'm rolling just a flat d20 now.
Wow, my internet must be lagging, because that only just popped up for me.
That is a nat 20.
You trust her with your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking the gospel.
She's speaking truth right now. She's preaching.
Yeah, sort of. I think I just sort of. You can't. It doesn't really make sense to you, but because he's so used to wearing the mask, he still does like facial animations like you would do if you just had your bare face, and you watch him rub the metal chin of the mask as he's like, like he writes something down on a piece of paper and says, "I accept. I will teach you how to speak sign language, but you must make me a promise, although I will never know if you can actually keep it."
What's the promise?
Use it. Don't misplace my trust. Don't let me teach you a gift and then let me watch you use it for nefarious purposes.
I'll behave. I'll use it for good and only good. I promise.
Can I do an insight check on that? That sounds like
That was sus as fuck.
I'll only do for good, I promise.
I promise. Totally. Can I do an insight check, Dusk?
I mean, are you lying or was that honest?
That was honest.
Okay, so then what you would be rolling is you would be rolling insight to see if you can tell that was honest or if you still think it was fake.
17 again.
So yes, you know it was genuine.
Bit of a sussy tone.
Yeah, just sus tone.
I think look, just like you see, like the eyes just sort of like squint a little bit as he's like, and then he writes something down on a paper and says, "I believe you, but your tone of voice is like the most suspicious I've ever heard. You should probably consider changing that."
She laughs at this. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. I'm used to just being taught things. I'm not used to having to come up with every excuse under the sun as to why someone should teach me it.
Sort of like cocks his head to the other side and writes something down on a piece of paper. Were you just given everything freely?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you sure it was given to you freely? You were with the hags, were you not?
Yeah, I mean...
And you killed and ate people.
Actually, no. I was a vegetarian. Thank you very much. I did not eat any human meat, and if I did eat meat, it was animal meat.
Are you sure?
You probably were
Yes,
fed
I'm sure.
humans when you were younger. You probably didn't have a choice, I'm just telling you.
She probably doesn't remember.
Yeah, true.
Not many remember their childhood.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he just sort of looks at you and just writes back down on a piece of paper. Even though you didn't participate in it, you were still an accessory to it. You let it happen.
I wasn't a part of the murdering. I just didn't partake in the eating. I found it a bit disturbing, to be honest.
You still stood by while innocent people were slaughtered.
It was either them or me. You try talking to Farion's mother, and still having your head attached. I already got told off for speaking out towards her before.
Fair enough, I suppose. That is... He writes back down. It is not for me to judge the way that your society run things, but that would not have been tolerated where I come from.
That's fair enough.
Don't let me keep you. I will teach you sign language, and we'll begin the lessons when we arrive in Duddadevah.
I'll teach you sign language with Riz.
With Riz. Yeah.
So
I'll teach you the ways of it when we arrive in Duddadevah.
as
Okay.
the light begins to grow dim on the horizon, Ty grabs onto Gandal's hand and stares at him for a long time before kissing him lightly on the lips and stepping back as Gandalf takes off on a dragon. Laren has prepared a magic gate for use. As light fades from the sky, a small tear falls from Typhonius' cheek that he quickly wipes away before walking back towards the group, where everyone has gathered after a long day of dealing with many things. A group of ragtag misfits ready to step on the next portion of their adventure.
Lamara comes back dripped out.
Yes.
I come out with +6 accuracy.
Yo, Lamar, is that the new Yeezys? Damn.
Oh, fucking damn it.
New Versace belt. That's actually just used.
Fuck off, Chris.
Rook, shouldn't we be getting over there? Ty says as he begins walking past you.
Sort of signs back. I think that might be a good idea. Can I open the paper as we're walking over?
Yep.
What does it say?
It's from Gianthal. It says, please keep an eye out for him.
Just he doesn't really have a way to respond. So he
And
just sort of nods to himself.
I will contact you when the time is right about technology.
Technology.
He can be stubborn. Don't let that get him killed. For me. Thank you. Kithrak Gianthal. The ink is written in beautiful cursive. And fades as you read the note.
You're just blowing kisses to everyone. That's we're leaving.
A Debin. A Debin. A Debin, do you have your medicine with you? Do you have your cane?
Yes.
Do you have your whistle in case you fall?
Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. I have my whistle, but I have my shin on that I use for walking, as you know. I don't think I'll fall. He's walking up with this Forrest Gump looking thing around his leg.
Yep. I'm just worried about you. This is the first time you're going adventuring, and you're not your eldest brother. You're...
Yes, I know. I'm not as strong and powerful, and I'm weak and frail, and everyone needs to watch me. Thanks, Mom. Bye.
That's not what... No! Stop it. Stop. Get over here. Please.
Head down.
You know how much I love you.
Yes, I didn't even want to go on this trip. It was Dad. He said I had to.
I know you and your father don't see eye to eye for some reason. But he cares about you too, just as much as I do, and I want your inventions to go somewhere.
He just wants to get rid of me. That's why he's sending me away in a vision where I can die heroically.
Don't say that. You know that's not true.
No, I don't. Small little tear.
Devin, be serious.
It's fine. Isco's there. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll...
I know you're very smart. You are one of our smartest children. You are as smart, if not smarter than me, but you need to listen when I tell you. I just want you to be okay. You have a great destiny to become a great inventor.
Thanks, Mom.
What?
Chris
Huh?
is having some moment in the chat. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
Okay.
Thanks,
Wait, everyone,
Mom.
please stop laughing. If you need to look at Chris's stuff, please mute yourself. I'm trying to. Have
I'm not even looking at Chris's stuff. I'm just giggling.
Everyone in general.
I've got the giggles. I can't help it.
Thanks, Mom. I love you too. Gives her a hug.
I think you're forgetting something.
Give her a kiss on his cheek. I don't know.
No, I have a gift for you. She hands you
Oh.
a small parcel.
What is it?
Now don't open it until you are in the city, okay?
Okay. Puts it in one of his pouches. Do I go now? Or
No, Laren will guide you, sweetheart, but you promise you'll be nice to your brother?
which one?
The
is
one
going back?
who's going with you.
I'm never not nice. I'll try and talk to him. You know I don't like talking. It makes me nervous. But I'll try my best for you, Mom.
Remember whose blood flows through our veins. We are born politicians. You just have to learn, and you will be able to one day present your inventions to the Sultan.
Okay. Thanks.
She hands you a sweet roll.
Thanks, Mom.
You need to keep up your strength as well.
What strength?
I know you
Flex
haven't
it.
been eating enough.
I'm busy.
That's no excuse, Devin. Your brain can't work when it doesn't have fuel.
I have so many ideas. Isco, well, he's always been so like you, so he'll make sure I eat. Don't worry. But we gotta go now. I think we have.
Yes, Laren is almost done with the portal.
Yes.
I really want you to know how much I love you, okay? And I love
you too, Mom.
all of you.
Give her a hug. I love you too, Mom. I'll see you later.
Asia takes out a handkerchief and begins wiping her eyes.
Bye, Dad.
He claps you on the back enthusiastically and says, "You're finally going to go out into the world and get real battle."
Stumbles a little bit forward from it. Which moments came. Yeah.
You're going to make us proud, son. Now, what did Valeraine and I teach you about posture? He says, gently adjusting your back.
Straightens up. Head held high. So people can see my face.
That's right.
Yes.
You come from two noble houses. Never forget it.
Probably never will.
He doesn't hear that, but yeah, he smiles and then looks over to Sadiq and gives him 2 thumbs up.
Sadiq is like slightly like slightly rubbing like the bridge of his nose, and he gives him like a thumbs up back, just like, yeah, for sure, dude. Great job.
I don't know does Sadiq know about like Devin's issues with the Karsi?
Sadiq is just thinking, bro, don't push the kid that has a disability on the back. That's what he's thinking. Because he gave him like a right old slap on the back. He's just like, come on, man, you know he's a cripple. But he's like, comes up and he goes, I love you all of my children, and friends of my children, I guess. I wish you good luck. Laran, behave yourself.
No.
No.
This big smile, you know I want.
Ah, yes.
Your mother doesn't want to hear any strongly negative letters, Laren. Please.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Well, kisses, love you. He comes over. Gives this go a hug. Oh, I love you so much. You're such a great boy. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, and then Laren, describe to me how your teleportation looks.
He switches from like a normal lute and pulls out like a solid banjo he got straight from the Appalachians and starts playing like bluegrass, like just even
hop.
immediately we bring out the big bottle with like 3 X's on that just says hooch.
Yeah.
And in a ring of fire and smoke we just go and we vanish.
Yep, the world begins to twist and turn around you as your bodies contort and bend. Not painfully, but it still feels a bit sickening as you are sent surging through space over the course of nearly 1,000 miles forward. Suddenly, you feel dropped as you appear in front of a large city gate overlooking a massive cliff where waterfalls fall at least perhaps 500 feet down, a bridge tying it to another side where a road is. A chilly wind strikes each one of you as the first instance of cold you have probably felt in months since your arrival in Tien can be felt, as the bite of autumn reaches your skin, and all around you, frost clings to orange, yellow, and red leaves, what sit in the trees, frozen in time. The ground is barren, devoid of the life of the tropical flora that was on the palace, and you arrive in the city of Mountain's Desire. The gate to the Black Road. You arrive in Duddadevah at sunset.
Jesus, so many. I'll quickly look around and say, all right, head count. Boo. 1,
Present.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I look at my bag of 25 greater healing potions. Shit. All right, who here doesn't have potions?
I don't need potions. I'm a god, Victor says as he's dusting off his tunic.
Oh, me! I'll take some!
Okay, here you go. I don't know which character portrait you are, so...
It's Morgana. This one.
Okay, cool. Walks over. Here you go. You could take 5. That
Okay.
all greater healing potions.
Nice! Thanks.
I got 5 myself, so me and Damp are good. We went shopping the other day.
Anyone else?
Oh, I'm so happy to be back home in my homeland. Look at the trees! Look at the frost.
Saga, you need anything?
Who are you
No,
speaking
I'm
to?
good, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Alright, thank you for helping me with all the shopping. I really appreciate it. Pat, pat.
We zoom.
Welcome.
Yeah, okay. We zoom over to the walls where a female orc guard captain is talking to the most recent recruit, a blonde human female who arrived from the western continent claiming great knowledge of clerical arts. Rob, this is also you.
That's
The
Palmithus. It's Palmithus.
Palmithus.
She snuck in. She's doing sneaking.
She's doing sneaking.
Oh. I actually don't see myself on the map.
It's like at the bottom here. Like a little
Oh,
bit
Jesus
down
fuck,
below.
there I am. Okay.
Yeah. So, present yourself. Big
Mm.
7'3" orc woman just standing like with her arms crossed in front of you.
What am I doing again?
Present yourself. You claim to have such great promise. Show me.
Blink, blink, blink. Rob, this is this is a slap in the face. Alright, so trying to improv everything. Yes.
Palmithus, you've snuck in here because you want to get the coin from Damp. That
Yeah,
has the
you need to get the
soul of the body.
coin back, don't
That's
you
why-
remember?
that is the context of why you're here.
Okay.
Oh, Rook
So-
isn't there? Yeah, I thought he was. Sorry. Go ahead. No, you can
So,
continue.
like- Okay.
You snuck in.
Yeah, I know the objective. I just don't know what I'm doing right here, right now, like at this very moment. What is she supposed to be doing? Like presenting herself, like saying, "Oh, hello."
No, like show out your power is she's basically telling you to do that. But
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Fuck me. I gotta get out the goddamn sheet.
Just say
Alright.
she does something.
Yes, I show off 6th level casting abilities. I think. I think I have 6th level stuff. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That seems applicable. Very well. I see people outside the gates.
lots of people. Do we fire the boiling pitch?
Oh, I'm sure they're here for a reason, right?
You see one of them stood on the left, just behind the first row of people, just glances up and starts waving.
Blondie will wave very enthusiastically.
Fire a warning shot at him.
Okay, mistress. Dantmosh, you feel a crossbow bolt zoom from one of the orc's crossbows and hit near your feet, between Rook and Bagwell.
My hand freezes and I just look down at the ground at the arrow, glance back up, turn and look at Rook. Right, well, that's a good start.
I'm confused.
look at
Ferrin will step out in front of the entire group. Hello, I don't understand. I am a member of...
yourself.
What?
Present yourself.
You know who I'm literally one of the major nobles from this city. Like,
Which one of them?
Ferrin Al-Mansur, he points to the jeweled necklace and red choker around his neck, and then like looks at her confused almost. I saved this city 2 years ago.
She will jump down from the wall. The necklace.
Yeah, he takes it off and hands it to her, like
Very well.
suspect.
Manta. Who are all these?
Most of them are my compatriots. Some of them are compatriots of compatriots. They're here to assist me with my mission.
Have you given word of notice to... What's the name of the brother that's ruling the city right now?
Ravarshi.
Have you given notice to Ravarshi that you are coming?
No.
Then
What?
Unfortunately, we cannot allow the entire group. You may enter, my lord, but the rest, they must stay outside. Until they have been given reason to enter the city.
I'm Vizier. My word should be reason enough.
Why don't you call your brother? And then he can get this all sorted out. Gives her like a slightly strained smile.
Who are you, anyway?
Excuse me, ma'am, if I may speak over this one, I say just gesturing to Ferrin. It
Mhm.
appears that our arrival was not foretold. There
No.
appears to be a miscommunication.
We have not
we
been
do
given notice
apologize.
of this. No.
I do apologize for the miscommunication of the standard here. So we were hopefully expecting not exactly anything fancy, but temporary abode while we gather ourselves, and we'll be on our way on our journey.
No,
Yeah,
we're
yes,
going
long
to
way
be
to try.
staying in the palace. Ferrin puts up his hand towards you. I'm Vizier. This is unacceptable, to say the
Except with a
least.
smile.
I will call Ravarshi if it is necessary, but
Then do so, because I have not been given notice, and as the acting gods captain of the city, I must maintain its security. You have verified your identity, yes. I do not know who any of you at the other in this group are, and I do not know what they want in my city.
you
Sorry.
don't recognize two members of the Olivine family.
Yes, those two, they do in fact look familiar, indeed. I haven't noticed the skinny one over there. I do not recognize him. But nevertheless, we have not been given notice that we're getting representatives from here, so...
What's a quicker way to deal with this? I will speak to Ravarshi in person.
I shall call Ravarshi immediately. Hey, call the boss.
Salute. Sending.
Yes,
Sounds
what
like
is
fun
it?
opening.
I'm very busy right now.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 uninvited guests at the front gate. And one of them is just being stupidly rude and expecting some sort of fancy treatment just because he thinks he's royalty.
You hear shouted behind you. You can include that it's his younger brother.
Okay, I think it might be your younger brother.
Hold
Um,
the line, I'll be there immediately. You hear it as it
Alright, fair
clicks.
Good luck.
I'm still waiting. The orc woman just sees, kind of goes up and inspects everyone. Just
Yeah, I present proper ID.
yes.
Yeah, and then also she will say sorry about that one.
Oh, it is fine. It's just procedure. Looks to Rook. Who are you?
Just sort of, sorry, just
Mhm.
like, sort of looks
Stop
at this
posting and pay attention, please.
Sort
No, we
of
should
looks at this huge old woman, just sort of looks up and just begins signing at you. Does she speak sign
Yes.
language?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Rook.
Do you have identification?
None that concerns you.
Elbow.
Grabs you by the collar and gets real close. It's actually very much my concern.
Okay, perhaps there's no need for physicality. Please, we could all be civil here. Just
I'm being
please,
very
just-
civil.
Just please
Put some-
present
put-
something
Just,
so that we don't have to have an issue.
signs just like you are grabbing my coat when I've done no aggressive movements towards you.
You are disrespecting my position when I asked a very simple request.
Why is everybody so sensitive here?
What is wrong with this woman?
Right, well.
Miss, do we have a
Uh-oh.
problem?
Yeah, if you're treating one of my friends like that.
Alright.
Should I pick him up? Should I baby him?
Alright.
No! If you
Sounds
don't
like a
grab
plan.
him and do what you just did.
Let's get things under control here. Hello,
Yes, my lord.
Urzoth.
Bows.
Ferrin, I don't understand what the issue is. You were told you can enter the city. You saved it once. Who else is here that I recognize? Escorial is fine. What the fuck is that? He says as he looks at Saga.
Yes, I was wondering the very same thing, my lord.
Saga just like sheepishly waves at them.
Anyone
Puts
else?
their hand down again.
Anyone have a Tianese passport? We are currently under high alert. Ferrin looks to his brother. You didn't tell me any of this. The city has been open for basically our entire lives, and now you're running it like some sort of, like, dictator?
You shall respect the ruler of this, the acting ruler of the city when you speak to him, my lord.
Urzoth, let me handle my younger brother. Would you like to comment again about that when somebody can't control their damn fire form? When somebody is entirely incapable of recognizing when they should learn how to behave themselves? When that they received the vizier position because they happen to be best friends with the Sultan? Silence yourself.
Jeez.
Anyone with a valid documentation is free to enter. Kill the rest, Urzoth. Palmithus.
What the heck?
No, what did
Thanks,
Palmithus?
Axe.
What did your fake name be?
Well, I think one on the spot.
Bam.
Ariana, boom. That's another PC I play.
Ariana, please,
Yes?
please come down.
Mhm.
Kill
Of
any
course.
stragglers who are not identified. Oh,
Okay.
I would like to speak in his
Alright,
mind.
Saga.
yes.
Okay.
Ravarshi stops.
As he's beginning to walk away, having just said to kill the rest
Good
of
night, Saga.
them, he just hears, "Ah, my apologies, my lord. I believe that may be more difficult than you would expect, and possibly not the best idea. Oh, and I believe this is yours." And I would like to use the gust cantrip to not try and hit him with it, but just simply fire the arrow in his direction. It is now slightly overgrown with a sort of ivy, as I was showing Bagwell the difference between trying to use Druidcraft with the metal hand versus the normal hand.
Ravarshi hears that and then hears the arrow land at his feet. How does Urzoth react to that before I tell?
As soon as that arrow has been moved, and she has spotted that this was a movement of his arms, she is going to tackle you to the ground.
Oh
I make
dear.
zero attempt to resist in the slightest. I just smile slightly as you fucking flatter me.
Tackles you to the ground and be like, attacking the lord of the city you're trying to enter. Quite
My
dear.
eyes
I would say.
crackle slightly with electricity. Oh, no, I'm not attacking.
Are
I
you
was
trying-
just simply returning something that was his.
Oh, you're cute.
Oh,
Smiles.
How cute would you look when I rip your head and spine out from your top of your body?
Well, unfortunately on that one, it wouldn't be the first time.
Ravarshi picks up the arrow and then stares in your direction, Damp Moss.
Lord, shall I kill him?
I, bend my neck down so that I can kind of see him over her thigh.
Almara, you have
Super
documentation.
sticker on the
He
back.
literally said, Ravarshi said anyone with valid passports is free to enter.
No, you don't get it. This is a disaster. She came in here, right? Was expecting one thing.
The only way.
It has just been a disaster in the first 5 seconds of this journey. She's pondering whether she should even be here anymore. She's completely given up.
Urzoth having
Yeah.
one hand on top of Dams's head to have it pushed into the ground, and the other one having his arm locked behind him, just says, "My lord, shall I kill him?"
Oh, I'm pinned face down.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
This is
Excuse me,
anyway.
Victor says as he begins staring around. I think that you're behaving a bit unwisely right now. He points
Oh
at you.
no.
At Urzoth?
Yes.
Oh, and how is that?
Oh, because you're hurting somebody who my grandson is friends with, and I don't think he'll particularly care if I burn you to ash.
Oh dear,
dear.
please don't piss off Grandpappy. He's, a little unstable.
A little?
Oh, trust me, I'm not hurting him at all right now.
Ravarshi picks up the arrow and, swinging it in his tail, he draws a portion of blood from his hand and then walks over to you, Damp Moss, pressing it into your forehead.
Is this an attempt to use some sort of blood
Yes, I
magic
need a
on me?
wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. That is a 13.
You I mean, you probably... It's not painful, but it's very uncomfortable as he probes your mind, physically going into your deepest secrets, your recesses, who you've kissed, everything about you. He is currently rifling through your most intimate moments in life.
Damn.
In which case, sorry, let me just quickly read down this. Where is it? I will simply cast gaseous form.
How do you cast? You can't use somatic or verbal components.
Oh shit, hang on. Oh yeah, no, I do need somatic.
You can't.
Fuck it.
You're being held in place, my boy.
Tierney's citizen, you can't kill him legally. Whip him 5 times for daring to threaten a lord. Now, please, my lady.
Manacled.
I just twist my head in the ground to look over in the direction of Grandpops and just kind of relax my head into the ground in more of just like a and he will just hear in his head, "A little help, please. Maybe don't kill them, but I wouldn't mind if he loses a hand."
Victor's gonna look to you, Gilrock. How is Gilrock reacting?
Gilrock is thinking, why are we attacking the officials of the city we're trying to enter? He was thinking, we all have passports. I don't see the problem. So he's like,
actually,
hey.
no, not all of you do. Bagwell would not, Morgana would not, and Ferion's would be forged.
Yeah, I know Ferrin's would be forged, but didn't you tell us that we were given the people, they were given like temporary citizenship thingies from Beja to be able to go around in the city like Rook?
Oh yeah, but that's not gonna be enough for this.
Alright, fair enough. I thought that it was. But yeah, he's just like, hey, everyone, can we chill? Can you please... hi, sorry, we met at the wedding, if you remember. Can you please let my friend go? I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it. He's a bit like me. We're a bit of used to rowdy company, and he looks to Elmar and sees her having a very similar look to when Gilrock fucked the whole operation in the forest.
Yep.
I think we should all just take a chill pill and just talk it out. You know, we're all on the same team, right?
Why are you being such an asshole? Ferrin bodies past you, Gilrock.
Will go
not like angrily, but like still, you can tell the sibling rivalry is not helping this situation. Let him go. Ferrin Demet looks at Urzoth.
Looks to Rashawn. Shall I?
No, he's whip him first, and then my little baby brother can get his wish, and they can go in so long as one of their champions can beat you in a fight.
Are we talking weapons or fists?
Fists. Weapons.
Very well.
But no killing, obviously.
Of course not, my lord. Who wants to go? She just kind of yoinks you up like a bag of rice. Damp, you probably, I don't know how it feels for you, but she picks you up as if you weigh nothing. Just places you on your feet, taps you a bit on the cheek and says, "Sorry about that, love. It's all part of the job."
There is blood running from the edge of my mouth where I've bitten through my tongue to not say anything during that whole encounter, and I just swallow the blood, wipe it, give you a smile. Oh, no worries. Just doing your job.
Gives you a little kiss, like not on the lips, but just like goes in front, drops a massive fucking axe on the ground. To paint a picture, this woman is about 7'2", so very, very tall. Not like too burly, but very like toned, clear defined muscles. She wears a sort of simple leather with mix of chain and metal skirt, and has just sort of like a crop top basically out of thick leather that cuts off at the arms and at the midriff. and she is quite pretty. A little bit of like an orc Victoria's Secret model, long, like flowing, thick, black hair. So, who wants to go? I highly doubt any of you can defeat me, but if you show a good enough effort.
Oh, really? Victor says with a smile. He can't fight. That's clearly some sort of spiritual being, and I'm not interested in this.
Yes, although I am very confident in my own abilities, I am not the one to tussle with Fae.
Lame.
What?
This is lame.
Blaine?
Yeah, this is just
Blaine?
lame.
I thought you said Blaine. I was like, what? He just shows up. Hey guys.
Okay, is like Elmara's smile at Ferrin, like what type of smile is
No. No, it was Almar.
it? Oh, okay. Ariana.
Yeah. It's going to getting papers. I'm assuming no one's gonna cause her any problems, right?
Well, Ferrin doesn't need to show you papers. He can just, you see the necklace around his neck, and that's enough evidence that he is who he is.
Bagwell gives you a piece of his hair.
Spooky.
I would like
Grabs
to
it.
talk to Ferrin as this is all going on.
Yes,
in his head.
Ferrin seems indignant almost. Yeah, his fires are raging.
I very gently creep into the back of his mind because I'm worried if I don't, I'm going to hurt him because I'm quite annoyed.
Yes.
He just is. Please tell me that this is simply a brotherly pissing contest and not that I don't know he's working with someone he shouldn't be. A little reassurance?
I can't tell you anything except that Rashvari is somebody who believes in his duty and he would not harm his city.
Wonderful.
Well,
All right,
wait.
Rook, Al, Tai, one of you are our best bet against her. Which one of you would like to go? Ferrin says.
I am not interested in fighting the woman. She acted accordingly, and she is clearly powerful enough herself. Pointing to Alamara. She had
Me?
Yeah, you had the necessary documents. You acted the way you should. I have no quarrel with you.
Do you want to fight or not?
If you want to be the one to prove yourself for the group, sure.
Sure. Now stand up. 100% gets intercepted. Just hands papers, annoyed. It's clear in her face that she doesn't even want to be here anymore.
It's a polite nod.
I just move up next to Bagwell and Ferrin and
Well,
tap my foot on the ground to just grow a circle of flowers as an arena.
Thank you. Ferrin will hand you a flower from his pocket as a favor, and then awkwardly steps back out of the arena.
Yep. There's a flower. Clearly doesn't know what it means, but let's put it in her ear.
I'm thinking to not actually have us roll for 5 fucking hours. And do
Yep, that's why we're going for a very long time.
should being high AC pally and everything, should we just do 3 strength checks?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Describe to me how this fight goes, though. You gotta detail
Yeah,
it.
we'll still
we gotta see the
have to the
rolls
rolls
first.
first.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not too good. I mean, well, she's raging, so she gets advantage on all of them. So
So
16 on the
this bitch
second
literally
one.
fucking cheats.
She's a
Cheating!
Hey, they picked the melee fight for the melee fighter.
It's a barbarian. What do you want me to do? So 26, 16, 24.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Roll. I don't know how many I rolled. I don't know how many actually went through.
Stop.
You have 4 currently. We'll ignore the last one.
Okay.
So far, I see a 23 on a 12.
Yeah, just waiting on the first 2.
Hey, above VTT showing its ultimate performance.
You mean
Yeah,
the
if there's
amazing
anything
performance?
Yeah, if there's anything that is shown here is that Albar is clearly not fighting for herself or anyone here. She's just doing this mostly just to get it done or over with, and it shows.
Yeah.
Come a long way. this woman.
We're waiting on the rolls. We try to just make a new one. I don't know if they're gonna load in.
So do you guys come here often?
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
nice weather we're having.
Yeah, does that one show?
I'm reeling the page to see if it's loaded in now. Okay, so I see
Load on mine.
16, 12, 19.
Okay, cool.
That kind of equals out with each other.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah.
have 23, 12, 19, and then we have 26, 16, 24. Is she cheating, or is Urzoth cheating a little bit?
she is a barbarian. I don't necessarily mechanically it gives her advantage because she has persisting rage.
Okay.
She's always angry.
Okay.
So I'd say since
Elmara will lose the fight.
Yeah, but she won the first one. The second one was close, and the third one was also pretty close. I must say, it's a very one-sided battle. One being very, very big, I guess. Maybe Elmara not being too used to doing with her hands, she's more used with her weapons. But Elmara gets in like a pretty good uppercut, sweeps the legs. Then as she's on the ground, she like twirls her legs around to get up and get her on the ground, and she goes, acceptable.
No, it isn't, Ravarshi says. When?
You fight dirty.
Rook. The silent one, the one that's clearly disabled, get in there.
My
Wow.
Wait, who said the one who's clearly disabled?
The Lord.
Ravarshi. He's not nice. I didn't say he was nice.
True.
Poor Rook.
Very well.
Yep. Yeah, I just Eleanor just look at the both of them, just shrug.
Urzoth takes a look at Rook and goes over to Ravarshi. My lord, none of these people can beat me in a fight, let's be honest. And I'm assuming as well that you wouldn't prefer to spend your entire day sitting around here while I beat up this group one by one.
Well, no, I
So-
kind of would, but you're right, it would be a waste of time.
Yeah, it would be a waste of
If
time.
you don't mind,
Have you
I would
been
like to go
connected-
around regardless.
Wait, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, you heard that. You heard that right.
Go around?
Go around. I would like to fight around.
So do you want to go next?
Ravarshi kind of cranes his neck to look at like this handsome but like, kind of skinny drow man, and just his mouth kind of gapes a bit as he's incredulous.
Definitely understand what your current thoughts are. I just thought it might be a little entertaining.
Alright, Urzoth, if he wants to be in the hospital for next week, let him be my guest. Otherwise, yeah, once we're done here, they can come in. Fucking stupid fucking Ferrin. I'll be in
Getting
the...
so
And, like,
killed.
I tap a Rook on the shoulder, just lean in and just say, "This might be closer than you expect."
I think Rook just kind of looks at Urzoth and signs. Since you are using the abilities naturally granted to you, am I allowed to use magic to enhance myself?
Well, we aren't using weapons. If you're pertaining to my anger, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see someone be in a rage?
I would assume it's a pretty obvious change for it to give so
Well,
many
I mean,
effects.
isn't it a permanent
It's like
rage?
the Hulk.
I mean,
Permanent rage
she's in a persisting rage, so she's
Yeah.
always raging.
So no, you wouldn't be able to detect it. She just looks angry.
She just has very big muscles, but she's like, well, if you're attempting to cast some sort of spell to send me to another dimension, that wouldn't exactly be winning in a fight, would it? Because you suppose this is a strength thing, my dear.
Yeah, Alvar looks very confused by that statement.
Well, I get what
Not
you're
my
saying.
intention.
I was mostly due. If you have a magics that can instantly tear the skin from my bones, Sure.
None of them know spells that can do that. I do, but like, none of them are that high level yet.
I was speaking hyperbole. But sure.
Laren kind of like quietly raises his finger and puts it down again.
Yes, Laren Provincia, I am very well of your capabilities, but sure. Master, what is your name again?
Rook.
Very well, Master Rook. Gets in the stance.
Yeah. He's going to cast Bless on himself and Bane on you. I need you to give me a DC 19 Charisma save.
Oh, see, if I could cheer, we'll just held person and just auto win. That's okay. Elmar will bring this up later.
Okay. So I get to add a D4 and the next.
Retract a D6, isn't it?
I get to add a D4 to my roll. You have to retract a D4 from your next roll.
Yeah.
So both Bless and Bane are concentration spells.
Yeah. You can't do them both at the same time.
Fine, I'll just do Bless.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll just take the Bless, whatever.
And Bless only does for attacks and saves, so if we're doing strength checks, it actually will make no difference.
I sleep. Okay, I'll do Bane. That doesn't work either. That's only attack rolls to saving throws. Forget it. I'll just command grovel.
There you go. That makes sense. Command give up.
Alright, fine. Well, let me roll these. I'm not going to be able to beat any of these. That's a 6. That's a 19. And that's a 14.
Ooh. Second round, you do okay. First round is, she catches you. Urzoth, what do you do in the first round as you catch Rook by surprise?
Throat punches him.
Oh my god.
That's fucked. You just break my windpipe.
She just takes her fingers just into the throat. He probably, since he won the second round, you like managed to get an uppercut from that, and she just sweeps the legs and then has a knee on top of your chest.
Well, that was fast. Okay, we're done with this spectacle. Ariana, who didn't give you documents and who did?
Point at Morgana and look, you didn't give me any?
You didn't ask for mine.
They don't have anything that they can give.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I moved the token around the map, but I wasn't gonna go through every fucking conversation. Gotta take forever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
he nods. All right, Urzoth, anyone she pointed to, take them to the dungeon. Everyone else free to go to the city.
Wait,
I'm done.
My lord, if I may have a suggestion, since I'm quite busy myself this day with the current state, how about Ferrin is directly responsible for all these individuals? If they ever act out of line, Ferrin must take the responsibilities.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Yes, let's go with that idea.
Wait. Ferrin stabs forward. Surely there's a much better way to deal with this.
No, that is what has been decided. Welcome to Duddadevah, everyone.
Ariana will whisper in Ferrin's ear. They can be quite bitches, but I think you knew that.
Thank
All right, people without the papers, please follow me. Please.
You're so damn. Yo, man, are you okay?
Absolutely not. He rooted through my entire brain, and I really, really want to try and kill him.
Ferrin comes up to you,
done quite
Damp
well
Moss,
doing
and
that.
tries to hug you. Are you... What happened?
Oh, nothing too bad. He just
through his
forced
mind.
his magic through my entire skull and rooted around like it was his playground.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely. Oh, and Ferrin, that does mean that he knows exactly who we are, the fact that we're trying to save the world, and he was still acting like that. So, you can forgive me if I'm not exactly the most calm, but I promise not to try and kill him again.
Please don't try to kill him. He treats you guys horribly because you're connected to me.
Oh, I most understand. If we do meet that orc again, though, I do want to have that fight. I wasn't able to.
I understand. Listen, I don't know how I can help with your memory issue, but Vanessa and the others should be also back in the city at their house. You might have a better time staying there, well, all of us may, than at the palace.
honestly don't believe that staying at the palace will do anyone here any good.
Nyla pulls at your arm.
You're right, but
I look down.
Morgana, did Rook give her documents?
No, he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
I don't have any documents.
Yeah,
You said
Rook.
so.
Yeah, Morgana, Rook, and Bagwell are being sent to the dungeon.
No, we establish.
I mean, I would have thought if
Oh yeah,
if
we did.
Morgana doesn't have any, then Farion wouldn't have any either.
No one has any.
Varian had forged documents.
Yeah.
Baggy pulling on Dampus' arm.
I look down at him.
Where am I supposed to work on your arm?
We'll do that when we reach our abode. We won't be staying at the palace, so we'll be able to do it there.
Wow, you and him are very different. I mean, you're both entitled, but like he hates everyone. Ty says to Ferrin.
I turn and give him the most genuine beaming smile.
That fire guy was rude. That's what my mom would call it.
That would be very correct. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to say that in his presence, because he very much enjoys abusing his power, it seems.
Okay. We'll go over to Ferrin. What's a document?
Paste.
The blonde lady asked for my documents. I gave her a piece of my hair.
Yep, still has it.
For the first time, this like serene smile that's always on Ferrion's face just kind of cracks just a little bit. As he's like, wait. You have seen paper with words on before, have you not?
Yes, but I know what a document is. It's like when I write something, and
Yeah.
like when Mom wrote that note that said I was going to be home from school, but she said present documents, and I don't understand. Should I give her a paper that I wrote?
You know, if you have the opportunity, I feel like you should give her one of your school assignments. I think she would really appreciate that.
Okay, I'll remember this for next time. Okay.
We're going off to jail. We're going off to jail.
I know, as a matter of fact, Palmithus would be like, "Oh, is this a homework assignment? Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's so cute!"
Yeah, exactly. I know that would be her reaction to it. I guess we're going off to prison.
No, the rules
I
are.
wanted to go to prison. Damn.
We're not going to jail, boys. Don't worry.
Not this time.
Morgana, Ferrin's going to whisper in your ear, I think it's probably about time we got you some forged documents to make sure this sort of awkward situation doesn't happen again.
She would nod. I think I can agree with you on that one.
Yeah. You're going to need to learn how to do that. I'll show you how, but I want you to make your own.
Fine.
Good, let's go. And I assume we all head inside, question mark?
Yeah, you all head inside the city. In front of you stretches out one of the most beautiful cities you have ever seen. Palatial domes of arabesque proportions rise above the chasm-like river which flows through the center of the city. Cracks from the sinking of Duddadevah still are visible in some buildings which have been repaired by virtue of concrete. But the blackening and aging of the building has caused that fact that the city sunk into Abisharn 2 years ago is still quite obvious. Otherwise, trees with their autumn foliage falling down line the streets. People wearing beautiful abayas and other clothing walk past you, striding on beautiful horses and hairy camels as they go about their evening business. The smell of saffron burning in kitchens and being toasted, along with hashish, lingers in the air as you step farther into the heart of the mountains. what I assume the sudden change in elevation also is making a bit of an issue in terms of elevation sickness. I need everyone who was not born in a mountainous area to give me a con save, please.
Is there mountains in France?
Yes, there are, but not where you were born.
France.
Oh, I'm doing fine out of sheer rage.
I say that's okay.
Yes.
You said a con save, yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
Ah, David is having a hard time.
Oh, yeah, auras
I'm
be
good
like-
at 19.
Yeah, a Debin, you feel sick to your stomach. Rook,
Yeah,
you
that makes
also
sense.
your stomach is tossing and turning a bit.
Hello.
You just hit behind you from a David like.
Oh my
Supporting
god!
himself a little bit on the
Oh my
tutorial.
god! Oh, I feel
Or a Scorial.
dizzy.
I do the sign language equivalent of singing "We're all in this together" to a Devon.
Base. As you walk past, you see some orcs cleaning their gear. One of them waves at you with a friendly smile.
Oh, now they're friendly.
Waves at which of us? Just like all of us?
Yeah, all the group of you. He's not. I mean, he wasn't present at the gate, so like you don't know. He has no idea. How you choose to react to this is up to you.
I will say, as they've entered the main gate and come into the hall foyer, whatever.
Yes.
Urzoth will just turn around, face everyone, and say, "Welcome to Duddadevah. We're very happy to have you. If there's any problems, you can bring it to me or any of my guardsmen. Please act accordingly.
If you encounter any demonic activity, report it to me immediately."
Or me, so I can report it to him. And I'm sure we're not going to have any problems. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Question. Yeah,
Who's
is
asking?
that
Is that
right?
Almara? Is that Almara?
No.
Oh no.
No, you're on guard.
Base.
Okay. Well, sorry. Yes, Ariana.
So, are we actually happy to have them here, or are we just pretending?
Wow.
Oh my
No,
god.
Ariana, we're always
In your
happy to have
in your
guests.
mind, you hear from Fraz, based.
Is she always this brainless? I mean, what?
No, Ariana, we're always happy to have guests. It's if they act accordingly, I will treat them with the respect.
Ferrin is a respected member of the noble family. He motions with his hand gently as he interrupts her, not trying to be rude, but you know, you can tell he's impatient.
Yes.
Damp is covering his mouth to not show the grin.
Yep. Alvar almost burst out laughing.
My lord, you must get your activities.
Of course. Figure out where you're staying. Only Ferrin can
Ooh, I
stay
know.
in the palace.
I know.
Yes, Ariana.
Okay, so there's this hotel, like kind of in the middle, that is like kind of middle of the road. I'm thinking that we could put all of them there, and then the ones who trash their rooms and leave messes, those are the ones we throw in the dungeon.
Ariana,
What
we
is
cannot.
wrong with this woman?
My hand limply drops from my face just to show a look of, wow. Oh.
Ariana, I understand you're recently hired, but that is not the business we deal in. We are guards. If they have a problem, they can come to us.
Or if they
So
cause
those-
a problem, we come to them.
We will deal with them. Yes, of course. Looks up again. I'm sorry for any hostilities. I'm just doing my job. Please act well inside my city, and we will not have a problem. Ariana, they can stay at the hotel. If you thrash their room, I will personally throw you in the dungeon.
What? That's not what I said, but okay.
Picks her up and starts walking away.
What?
She is not a light woman. She has a lot of shit on, but alright.
He has a strength score of 25.
What is going on now? What the fuck?
So I was thinking, I need to talk to this newly appointed guard who's just speaking nonsense in front of these people.
Oh.
And she has the ability to pick most people up, so she just goes, yep, let's go. Not like fully off the ground, just kind of like leading you away by the neck.
I'm concerned for them if they've got guards like her. I'm very concerned.
Can't say anything. Can't give away my own strategy. I'd love to explain this, but I can't.
Yeah, I gotta say that's a. Ferrin, your city's kind of fucked, man. If that's the people they hire, the orc lady's scary, but that girl.
She's presumably new. Who are you talking? Who's talking to her?
Yeah, Gilrock.
Oh.
Ferrin is saying to Ferrin, your
No,
city's
I understand.
fucked.
I know who you were talking to.
No. He's talking about Ariana. Of
No, I
course.
was saying I didn't know who was speaking. That's okay. We're good.
Okay. Well, so where are we staying again?
Apparently a hotel in the middle of town.
No,
I don't
we
think
are
we
not
need to-
staying at the hotel in the middle of the town. Ferrin says resolutely, we will be going to Vanessa Ventress's villa.
Who in the what now?
It's Dam's girlfriend. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I was about to, like, Damp was clearly about to say something. He just turns and gives you, like, a, yeah.
That's not awkward, him bringing, like, so many people, but okay, sure.
She almost died the
she's
other
a
day in
noble.
his presence, so I think it'll be fine.
Rook is actually going to drop back towards Damp in this case, and is actually going to pull a little bit on his shoulder to sort of pull him a little further back from the group.
Yes.
And is I can't remember. Do you speak sign language?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's going to sign to you. I know this may seem weird to you and your people, but is there a possibility within the grounds where I can camp under the night sky? I do not really wish to sleep inside.
I turn and give just the broadest, slightly insane smile. Cut to normal face. Well, that'll most definitely be something that I can arrange. I may end up joining you.
Sure. I do have a few teas and coffees I'd like to compare to some of the things that you can drink here.
Wonderful. I have my selections of teas readily available, so we can do a good comparison.
As long as they don't get me high.
Oh, don't worry, I'll avoid those ones.
No aphrodisiac ones.
Or the psychedelic ones.
Did somebody say hi?
No
Like,
aphrodisiac ones.
I have my cloak held out to the side like I'm trying to sell you a broken watch.
What
Just
do you
like
want?
flicking through different mosses, and I stop at the one that I was holding and just put it further back in the pocket. Right, yes.
No psychoreactives, no highs, no lows, no energy boosters, no aphrodisiacs, no downers, no.
Yo, damn, Rook, y'all are falling behind. That's
Yeah,
you're just
you-
keeping signing.
Each time
yeah,
you
I
mention
signed
the
very
name of a
I
different
signed
type,
very
I was
loudly.
just
Mind
crossing
your
it
own
off.
business.
Yeah,
I don't
Ferrin
know how I say it loudly, but I sign mind your own business.
You just
Hey,
sign.
I'm-
You just sign it with more emphasis. That's what you do.
Yeah.
just signs back, hey, just trying to get us where we're going. Okay, sorry. Keeps walking.
I mean, considering they said it was Damp's, what was it, girlfriend's place, I
Yes.
think he knows where he's going. And
The
as he's
first time
back
he-
over
the
Rook,
first
they
time-
can work together.
Actually, no. Damp Moss has never been to her
Yeah,
house.
no, I have absolutely no idea. what we're going.
Yeah, Gilbert just goes, Morgana, Damp met his girlfriend about a week ago.
for the
What
first
the
time
heck?
in
9 years.
Yeah.
So I don't
I'm
think.
just not even going to question that. You know what? If he gets lost, he gets lost. If those two want to get left behind, let them get left behind.
Nobody
I
gets
start,
left
like, trotting
behind.
a bit to
We're in a
catch up.
very dangerous situation, Ferrin says. And
It's their own fault for getting left behind, though.
we will wait for them. Are you getting cold? He says with a soft smile, as he hasn't changed outfits at all. In fact, he's wearing shorts today. He doesn't seem fazed by the frost. His breath heats up the surrounding air as steam basically rises every time he breathes.
Who is he asking if they're getting cold?
Morgana.
Oh.
I'm a little cold, but I'll be fine.
Isn't it beautiful this time of year? You don't get seasons hardly anywhere else in Tien. He says as he sticks out his tongue and picks up a snowflake on it, trying to bring some levity to the fact that y'all almost got murdered and everything.
It's certainly Interesting.
Elmara,
What
have
was
you
with all
ever
the
seen snow
hostilities?
before? He does not answer that question. He completely dodges it.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, is that to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Elmara, have
Yeah,
you
I had to go
ever
pee real fast.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. I'm back. What was the statement?
Ferrin is trying to be nice to you. He said, "Have you ever seen snow before?" He's asking you because, like, it's snowing like a light dusting.
I have, yes. Have you?
I was born here, so yes.
Ooh, maybe if the snow gets deep enough, we could do a snowball fight. I mean,
Never
what?
had one of those. We used to throw sand at each other. I guess it's not the same.
It's similar, but you can roll them into a ball shape and throw them at each other, and it's cold and icy and it hurts.
In Ferrin, we threw dick-shaped bread at each other.
Okay, that's just. I mean, at least it's edible, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's
But it's
great.
oddly specific.
I question the shape, but okay.
It's a cultural thing. High Anno Fest. You should do
enough.
it sometime. It's great.
No, I'm good, thanks.
We celebrate Hyeno Fest here as well. We just did it
Oh,
a
God.
couple weeks ago. Not in the
Oh,
same.
thank God, it's not anymore.
Alright, yeah. I look at Ferrin. Elmar will say, so what should we expect over here?
While we're here, in terms of my brother or who?
Anything and everything, considering that our introduction was probably one of the worst case scenarios.
Dick behavior. I can assume that much.
My brother is not going to treat us nicely. Perhaps some of you can get on his good side, but he hates me for what happened to my parents.
Looking up.
Yeah. Ferrin, is there any other place we could possibly stay?
This
At the villa.
Yeah, the villa. He kind of glances at you. It's like, we're not staying at the palace. That's why we're going to Vanessa's house.
We're going to Damse's girl's home.
Out of character, doesn't his brother control this entire area, not just the palace?
Yes, he controls the entire state, but, like, Ferrin is vizier. So, like, it's not... You're not in direct contact with his brother if you're not at the palace.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. So she'll just lay her concerns out right on paper then. Yeah, she'll say, when did your brother try to sabotage our efforts out of pure pettiness and spite? You saw he was stringing us out there. What makes... Yeah, I'm worried about him purposely getting in our way, just to spite you.
Because I have to believe there's goodness somewhere in him.
Just complain to your parents. If he becomes a dick too much to us, complain to your parents.
Gilrock kind of taps you on the shoulder and just whispers, "Dead."
Farron, when you say
Yeah.
complain to your parents, you see his fire dim significantly.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Morgana, I think
I meant no offense.
I think you should shut up.
I didn't mean anything by it.
No, I get it, but it's just, not everyone has
Yeah, my
parents.
parents, my mom died when I was born, and my father has been gone since I was 7. He says, looking at you.
My mum's a hag, and I have no idea what the hell happened to my elf father. He could be dead for all I know.
They probably ate him.
Farron
Probably.
stares at you in your lack of emotion and confusion.
No, Gilrock is trying to, ease the situation to make it a bit less awkward, so he's trying to be funny. He's like, they probably ate him, hags.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Ferrin is gonna look at you after saying that and be like, yeah. she did.
Fair enough.
It's not funny. I honestly don't know what happened to him. He could be out there somewhere.
No, he's been eaten. I saw it.
I hate you. You're not funny.
He sort of looks at you kind of confused.
Well, I mean, if he was a human and they didn't take his ligaments, at least, what's the
There,
point?
see? Human.
Let's
Mine's
not.
an elf dad, not a human dad.
boys, let's not talk about the intricacies of potentially the eating of Morgana's father. Let's just go, shall we? Huh? Let's just get to the house.
Are you
I'm
looking?
thinking.
Are you looking at your grandpa as you say that?
Yeah, he's like, let's just get to the house, huh? You know, get settled in. Not talk about the eating of children.
Or
And
fathers.
Parents. Yeah, and parents. Yeah.
Can we go, please? I'm
Ferrin's
getting
gonna-
cold.
Yo,
Let's
Ferrin's gonna sneak a ligament to Bagwell.
Bagel goes, thanks.
Oh my god.
Sneakily eats it under his mask.
You turn and just see Dampmos is staring at you.
Bagel is very small. How do you see this? He's like 2 feet tall.
Listen, I know the smell of viscera.
Fair enough.
I mean, fair enough. They would have served this at the carnival in your hometown.
Sort of looks at you, and Ferrin does something you've never seen him do before. He wiggles his eyebrows like, "Do you want some?"
Oh god.
Damp pauses for a second and just gives like a slow shake of the head.
I thought we
Like,
said no eating people.
More wiggling of eyebrows. Are you sure?
Bagel goes,
Damn, Moss, I need a wisdom save from you. Otherwise, you will have to attack Ferrin. You're gonna eat. This is triggering you pretty bad right now.
21.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
like, my eye twitches slightly. I glance to the right and I just see Olivia sat on my shoulder, eyes right next to my face. I'm just like, yes, I know, I'm not going to do anything.
Hey guys, how about the house?
We're almost
Yeah,
there.
let's-
Ferrin says as he is looking across the alleyways, staring at the
Got one
beautiful trees, and he points up. This is a sorbus tree. It's called
Sick.
Rowan.
Okay.
Palmithus.
And
It is a tree.
yes,
Very
a
nice tree.
tree.
No.
Lovely.
No. Let the man explain. What is this sorbus tree, please?
It is one
Tell
of the ones we have planted all over the city. I think they're beautiful. Plus, you can eat the berries when they're in
They
season.
look
Ooh.
wonderful.
Oh, great, because I'm a vegetarian. That's perfect.
I don't think you'll just be able to survive on that, but interesting.
I can eat other meat, just I prefer vegetarian. I didn't get a lot of different meats when
No, Ferrin's
We
a
cooked
vegetarian.
back
That's
the
not
others.
that's not his point. You're misunderstanding.
yes, she
know-
does misunderstand you, but still.
You know, just if you eat meat, you can't call yourself a vegetarian.
Well, whatever you call it, vegan.
No.
No, that's
Darling,
still
you're
the
an
same.
omnivore.
That's
You're
the
an
one.
omnivore.
You just
Yeah.
eat anything. You just
just eat food.
eat.
I don't eat everything. I don't
Yeah,
eat
well,
people.
but you eat meat and vegetables, so you're just a normal ass person. There's not a name for it. You just eat.
You know, in my opinion,
We should get to the house. Let's go.
yeah. You just cut off Victor before he
Yeah.
says what he's about to say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's like, as Victor says, in my opinion, Farron's gonna go. He's gonna steal the sentence and go. We should get onto the house. Let's
Yes.
go. And he's just gonna walk ahead.
Are we getting close, Ferrin?
Yeah, it's just around the corner. As you
Great.
turn the corner,
I
you
want a
come
nice warm
across
bed.
an absolutely massive building or a
Whoa.
estate.
Your Lord fist bumps you down, but says,
What
Girls,
the
that's loaded.
heck?
"Nice,
We
I just
see
give
a
you a
map
clap on the
already?
shoulder. Oh, you wouldn't fucking believe it.
Jesus."
Is there a map or no?
You
Yes.
bagged.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's why it's gone black.
gives you another fist up. You bagged a baddie, bro. Damn.
Oh, okay. Meta talk. I just used this map for another campaign recently.
I recognize
2
this.
minutes
Yeah,
on
I'm
top.
like, wait a
Security
minute.
maps. Let's
This
go.
feels familiar. I know where I am.
I have seen this many times.
No, this is literally Ferrin looking at Damp Moss as his Wi-Fi automatically connects to the house. Suspiciously, he also knew his way here without having to consult directions.
It checks ascending stone.
Oh wait, what,
going,
Elmara? What are you doing? You just ran up past the gate, like what?
Yeah, Elmara broke
okay.
down the gate.
Yeah, I broke down the gate. She's so fucking done. She's committing character suicide. Rob didn't notice the gate.
Elmara sprouts.
I don't think you'd get murdered, but like you would it would not be great.
Knock on door.
Require her to commit suicide.
Knock on the door, please.
Gilroy knocks on the door.
What
Open the door.
is the pass code? A stone mouth appears from at the side of the door.
We're
Silent.
here with damp moss.
What?
That is not
Hey, Gil.
the correct pass code.
Don't worry, I can handle this. Olivia, here, take this small note. Go and find Mummy. Go ahead. And I just send her off with a small note that says, "It's me, what's the passcode?"
Did he just say go and find Mummy?
Yes.
Can Ferrin try something?
Yes.
Okay, I want to clarify, not Damp's mummy, Olivia's mummy.
Mommy, if you will. Right. Can Ferrin walk up to the door and just say, silence my brother to the door?
This is not Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Wrong pass code.
Can't metagame this.
Come on, bro. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
You can't
Well-
metagame, Chris.
While they're waiting and everyone's all shoved together again, Morgana will just quickly have a word with Rook. So, when we get inside, maybe you can start teaching me that sign language? Yes?
He writes down on a piece of paper, I'm gonna set up my camp first, but we can look into it afterwards. Come to the fire tonight. I can teach you some of the stuff there.
Olivia comes back with another note in her hand, with the same note. And at the bottom it's written with a little winky face emoticon. It says, you should know what the password is, you idiot.
69.
Fuck's sake.
Dan just takes a deep breath and, like, pinches the brow of his nose for a second. Oh, she wouldn't have, would she?
Come
Okay,
on,
calm
damn.
down.
What is it? Go on. Dang
I
it.
turn and just look at the stone thing with just, like, the most dry expression on my face. Just... an embrace like a spider's web.
Really?
Yep. The door opens as he says, correct password.
Full face palm as you see the dark purple color of my skin get darker.
Gilroy just pat you on the shoulder. Damn, bro. Nice
He's
phrase.
I turn and just, like, grip Gilrock by the arm and just lean in. Yes. Tight and sticky. Let's go.
With Riz.
That sounds horrible. Can we
I know.
Light and sticky. Mm.
Yes, like spiderweb.
sticky.
Yeah.
What
On
does it...
Friday evening.
Iscorial whispers to Adebin, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean? I don't get it.
It's a sex joke.
You can't hear him. I said it to Adebin.
Yeah. I think it's a sex joke.
Oh. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing.
Yes.
Well, this is... He starts fanning himself.
What the fuck picture is that?
Which one?
It's just the half-naked snake guy at the top.
Oh, Jungler. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry
Jungler.
about it.
Yeah,
Don't
these are the pictures I've
It's-
used for these characters.
It's one of Dams's partners. Don't worry about it.
Kind
Not
of.
technically.
And
Dude,
like,
you got fucking nipple piercings, dog. All right, you losing.
Yo, he's saucy with it.
He's
Torin!
He's got a snissy. Nice.
What the fuck, Chris? Shut the fuck up.
Chris, I hate you.
Anyway, everyone
walk in
comes
and
inside.
beeline straight to Vanessa.
You see Sudius. Before you come close, I gotta describe the room. You see a beautifully, intricately decorated and drow architecture, however, it's been lightened up. No idolatry to Lolth, instead it's dedicated all to her sister Sultana. In the corner, a large, tall, tiefling snake man mix stands, laying on his muscular coils as he drowsily listens to a conversation that he clearly does not have an interest in. He has a sweater on, because it is very cold for him this time of year, and a sock over the end of his tail. And then you see a beautiful young drow woman standing next to another man who is wearing a very revealing outfit. This is drow culture. I'm not making this up. Please leave me alone before somebody...
We get it, Dusk. It's right up your alley.
Yep.
Anyway, and then they are across from a young elf woman with bright red eyes, bright pink hair, and a spider-like dress motif, who none of you recognize. Well, except Rob, because she was in the other campaign, but you know.
Damp.
Your
girlfriend has anime bitches.
I just like give you a glance.
I didn't know this is the Crunchyroll headquarters.
I walk up without saying anything, get to about 5 feet away from Vanessa, and just give her a look. I just hold the hand up so she doesn't move. I pull my fingers on my right hand together, almost like, oh god, like the stereotypical Italian thing. God damn it. Spread my fingers and spiderwebs string between them, and I'll lash my hand forward and pull her to me, dip her down, and give her a kiss, and just say, "That's for making that the password."
Oh, there's more than
Damn.
There's more than one password, she says as she enthusiastically reciprocates.
I pull her back up to her feet,
But
and just
the other password's your name, dumbass.
Well,
She gives you
Like-
a gentle kiss
Get
on the
fucked,
cheek.
nerd.
I fully respond, and then just like slowly rub my forehead. Yes, you know what that. Well.
I do love it that you remembered that phrase, though.
by the way, we're here, guys.
Yeah, like turns. As I was saying, I'd like to introduce you.
Yeah, there's a lot of guests here. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, hello again. You may remember me. I am Iscorial Candescence Olivine. It is my pleasure to meet you. This is my brother Adebin. Hi. Hi.
I full burst out laughing.
Adebin takes one single hand up, like, and then he goes over to Vanessa and goes, excuse me?
Hello?
Heyo?
What
Say
is
it.
that?
Try saying it again.
He says, excuse. I thought I cut out or something. He says, excuse me? Excuse me.
Yes.
just
Third time's
fully,
the charm.
yeah, fully drops the meek voice. Just excuse me. I was just wondering, do you have a dark private room that I could stay in?
She kind of stares at you.
I like look around his shoulder at her and just like try and make a motion, and then remember that I have telepathy and talk into her head. Oh, I think it's just because he would like to be away from people and not for something weird, I think.
Private dark room, ayo.
We can talk about it once we've introduced everyone. Plus, it's only 9 p.m. You all must be very hungry.
Goes over here and just starts looking at like the architecture, just pleased that I'm trying to distract himself.
Hey, handsome. Hey, handsome. Snake
who's
Man,
saying that
Snake
to who?
Man.
He's saying it to a demon.
Yes.
Hi.
What the fuck's that?
He's
He couldn't
very-
get the words out.
He's
He
a
couldn't do
very
it.
socially awkward person. He doesn't
That
like
was- that
speaking
was-
to people.
That's why he
that.
went ahead of the group into the middle of strangers.
That's why he tried to run away.
Elmara,
You don't go
dark
towards the
room to hide
people.
in.
the male drow wearing a crop top comes up to you and offers you his hand.
Greetings, thank you so much for hosting us.
Oh, no, it is a pleasure. Damp Moss / Torin is a very old friend of ours, and any friend of his is a great asset. It is my pleasure to meet you.
Asset. Pleasure to meet you too.
Well, to society, to the world, have you not heard about his heroism? What he did for all of us here? How he saved Vanessa and I? And
I scratched the back
Kamala.
of my head, having not told anyone but like Gilrock this story.
Yep. Yeah, you get a look like, oh, no, I haven't heard this story. Well, perhaps during a nice, quaint dinner or something, we can all discuss such tales and acts
yes.
of hero.
I'm still getting used to cooking on my own. We have some servants, of course, but I sent them away for a vacation since it was High and Fiest recently. They took some time off. Let me go cook. Zarron Jr. is he's sleeping. Please keep the noise down.
Will do. Appreciate the heads up. Oh, and if you need any assistance in the kitchen, well, plenty of us know how to cook. We can assist and pull our own weight.
Of
Yeah,
course.
I can help.
Am I blind? Where did Ferrin go?
He's not here on the map, and Laren is also missing.
Yeah,
I mean,
there are quite a
Laren's
few.
not-
I was
Laren
gonna
left.
say.
This is what happens when you have too many characters.
I mean, Laren left.
He did not.
No, Laren has
wasn't-
not
he-
left yet, but
I thought I didn't think he was supposed to be with us all the time.
no, he
Okay.
isn't. But I don't know what he has to decide when he's gonna leave. But this is a simple fix.
They're here in spirit.
Anyway, I was going to talk to the hostess or whoever this one is. Wait, hold on. Demas, which one's your bitch? Which one?
The
Yes.
drow.
That one? Okay, good. I
Yeah,
go to the other
not the pink head anime girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a cat girl, but she's not alive right now.
Yeah.
she's currently dead
She's
in a
in a
snail
seashell.
shell.
Yeah, currently hibernating in an eternal sleep.
The righteous fetish, apparently. Okay, I see.
What?
He's got a type. He's got a type. All right. We all got types.
Don't worry about it, yo.
I'm very worried about it.
I'm very worried right now.
Yeah, I'll go up to this woman here and I'll say, do a polite teeny style bow, and I say, greetings. We were wondering if we may be shown to our rooms before dinner commences, as looks around. We're all at various degrees of stressed. To be quite honest, our introduction to the front gates was very jarring and unpleasant. So, a place to relax our minds would be greatly appreciated.
Unpleasant, you hear the woman with the pink hair say as she kind of stares at you.
Yep.
They
I
were
say it
rude
with
and
a
overly
deadpan face.
violent.
That's a shame. I suppose somebody will need to teach Rashvari to behave himself a little better.
Oh, please do.
It wasn't all bad. There was this idiot blonde that was
Oh,
honestly
that was
quite the
comical.
comedic relief.
Yeah,
Oh
she was
yes,
quite
that was
funny.
comical.
Rook just
So.
leaves.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
With the-
Vanessa, by the way, we needn't prepare a room for one of our guests. My friend Rook, he will most likely be staying in the garden if that is allowed.
Of course it's allowed. It's dangerous this time of year. He could get frostbite and die.
Well, I believe it's actually much better in his favor. He seems to prefer it a great deal.
If he insists, I'm not going to say no, of course, but
He insists.
okay.
He's already gone.
That bitch fucking gone.
Well,
He's like,
you
"I'm
can
not
always
waiting."
ask him if you need to. He's just behind me. Oh,
He's already gone.
Okay,
He
well, I
left a
suppose
few
she's in
minutes
the
ago.
garden.
I think he's setting up the camp as we're speaking.
Yeah.
But he's
Absolutely.
going to miss out on dinner.
He'll probably come in for dinner, Vanessa. I think he's just wanting to get, settled. He has
Where
a lot of
is
stuff.
Shira? You hear the woman clear her throat.
Huh?
Who?
The pink-haired girl.
Yeah, but
That one?
I turn and pointedly look at Gilrock's leg.
what are you looking at? Damn, why are you looking at me?
He knows what's on it.
I
Yeah, well, I
I
don't.
slowly trace my gaze back up to eye level. Oh, I
What?
just thought your fur looked quite nice today.
You can't come on to me in your girlfriend's house. Come on now.
Evie, we've slept in
Grief.
the same room for months. If I was going to come on to you, it would have happened already.
Fair enough.
Plus, he has come on to other people in front of Vanessa before. Chagla says
Yeah.
as he stretches out.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, that's
Not
true. Yeah,
cool, man.
they're
Without
probably...
without the slightest trace of embarrassment. Oh yes, that did happen. Well,
a lot.
Yes.
You don't practice polygamy. Oh, strange. Anyway.
We do practice
Please.
polygamy, but it is what it
With
is.
rules.
Stamp Moss has decided he likes girls more than boys, so I have to make do with what I can.
Again, though.
Silence.
Why is again though? I gotta ask, folk. What do you mean by where Shira?
Who?
Well, she
I
should
cast
be with
detect
you.
magic.
Yeah,
and just
she's
like,
on Gilrock's
I s-
leg.
Yeah, I just turn, stare at Gilrock's leg again. Okay,
What-
now's the
Gilrock-
time.
Damn, so for real, why you keep looking at my legs? Okay, did I forget to shave or some shit? Oh,
I place my hand on your shoulder.
what?
So I did learn about this morning, so I'd like to apologize in advance for not telling you yet.
Uh-huh.
Will you stop being small already?
She's
What the
coming
fuck
up.
are you
She's
talking about?
appearing right now.
What are you talking? Holy shit! Where the fuck did you come from?
I guess she was warm.
Oh, I'm gonna get my fur's gonna go grey at this point. How the fuck did you get here?
No time for explanations. I'm here, mistress. Did you need something?
Oh my god, Vanessa, do you have the orb weaver in your house?
No,
Just casually?
that's not the orb weaver. That's... You don't recognize her, Vanessa says curiously. I mean, it is a bit
No.
interesting, but she has been our friend since we arrived in Tien, even if her mother doesn't approve of Sultana, which is unfortunate.
Oh, it's the Weaver's daughter. You're the one that wanted the Chainsmoker's autograph.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, sorry, you got mine, but
Why did you tell her? Why?
it's because he's an honest boy. Sorry to say it's mine, but it's a pretty decent fake, I will say.
Oh, well then in that case I don't mind that much, considering how handsome you are. Deitara jumps
My
on you.
girlfriend's right over there. Yeah, Gil just goes, "Stop, I'm taken." And I'm not like damp.
Oh my god.
Gives him a teasing little shove.
Just turn and look at you, and just in your head. Good boy.
Gives you a wink.
Yeah, Shira is kind of like... So, yes, I'm here. Is there something that you need?
The guards don't realize that you're here. Oh my god.
They shouldn't.
Be patient.
I think she was wanted, Elamara, considering her points to Orbweaver's daughter.
Yeah, the Orb Weaver's daughter kind of looks at her nails and says, I didn't want her to be seen by the guards, but I needed to make sure she got into the city with you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll just talk about the things I just wasn't made aware of. And what else? What other spices do we have?
You never know with this group, eh?
In and out of character. Yep.
It seems like you're not enthusiastic to meet me, Elmara Morthos.
I don't know who the fuck is talking. Which one is it?
Spider bitch.
Spider lady.
This one?
Yeah, with the
I went to her and I had a conversation.
Pinky lady.
We were already talking before all this happened.
Yo, and then you went, where's Shiro?
Yeah.
No. Elmar said who?
Yes. And then no, but you're saying like surprises, and she's saying like I'm a good surprise. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Well, Elmar didn't catch on because that's not her. That's not her lingo. She'll just look at her confused. We were. Never mind. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Indeed, it is a pleasure to meet the heroes of Jufor. She kisses your hand, Dampmoss. Kisses your hand, Elmara. Kisses Laren's hand. Kisses Vatar's hand. Kisses Gilrock's hand. Looks at Adebin. Does not kiss his hand.
Adebin silently. Adebin silently gives a little prayer, like "Thank you."
Kisses Sko's hand. Kisses Ferrion's hand. Hey, you want somewhere where it's safe to eat ligaments? You hear in your mind? Go west of the city, just under the waterfall. Nobody will catch you there. Kisses Morgana's hand.
I'm sorry, wait, what?
She goes through
You
it.
didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. That was in my mind.
Yeah, I was telepathically. Also, Chris, hit the music, please.
Does she kiss Bagwell's hand?
Yeah, she does.
She just looks weirdly at them.
We gotta pop a squat.
I think Laren is kind of suspicious about this woman, the Allweaver's daughter, and like how I don't think he's made the connection that like they like know each other for some reason. Shara and the Allweaver's daughter. So I'm actually going to cast True Seeing.
Okay.
And he is going to look at first the Allweaver's daughter, and then he's also going to look at Shira.
What is? Send the spell in chat, please. Also hit
It
the
gives
music.
True Sight, I would assume, since it's called True Seeing.
You get True Sight up to 60 feet, I think, or is it 120?
120. Why is it not displaying? That's annoying. Display in VTT.
If it's not doing it, please just read it.
I'll copy paste the text for it.
Okay.
While you're doing that, unfortunately, I will have to head off, so I will end this with... Vanessa, I have a section of holy wood that I need to work on a little bit. I will join everyone for dinner, but for now I'll head to the room and I'll meet you all there, if that's okay.
Alright, just head upstairs.
I just give her a hug and a kiss on the cheek. I'll see you all at dinner.
Yep.
Do you want me to post what True Sight also does?
Yes, I just need...
You can see past illusions and disguises.
I have
in this
no
case,
clue what the fuck you're seeing then, because you're seeing a muscular gargoyle. It was the size of a human woman.
So I straight up just see Fraz.
Well, briefly, I'm not finished. It crackles and sparkles briefly in your vision as Shira appears as a muscular male gargoyle, briefly, before turning back to normal.
Why does it not work as it's supposed to?
Motherfucking demon lord.
Plot, I guess. Okay.
Because Chris, you can't derail the entire thing by
random.
But why the fuck would he cast True Sight?
I literally gave an explanation. He does not trust this woman, like not Shira, but the fucking.
But why would he?
I just gave you a thing, Laren. Take what you can get, please.
Okay, I'll take what I can get.
He has very good illusion. He's a
he's
method actor.
He's a method actor.
It's such a good illusion, bro.
I mean, if we're gonna go off of lore, like canonically, Fraz has fooled gods, and gods have.
Yes,
far
I know,
better-
but I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
It's just funny as fuck to say the method actor thing because he is actually a method actor. He
He
becomes.
is. No, that's not what I'm disagreeing against. I'm just saying, why does the true sight work?
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah.
In fact,
He's just
he wouldn't
really
even
good
get a
actor.
glimpse of.
He's just a really
of
good
that.
actor.
I'm not saying the glimpse is enough to really go anything off of, but it's strange.
You tell on Mark, she's gonna smite that bitch without hesitation.
He's a really good actor.
He's Jared Leto.
Yeah.
All right, he sees a glimpse of a gargoyle. And it's like, what the fuck?
No fuck.
It's kind of like, I assume Shire's like walking out of the door.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, no, Shira's walking out of the door.
Yeah. I think he's gonna like look around to see if anyone else noticed that.
No one seems particularly concerned with her.
Fuck it. I think he's like, I don't know. I think he's actually gonna look at, probably Gilrock first.
Look like a goat, bro.
No, that's not what I mean. He's gonna like look at you
If
and be
you're
like,
true sighting Gilrock, what you actually will see is you'll see Gilrock is surrounded by a vortex of psychic energy that you can now only see with this.
Anyway,
Fire burns and crackles. If you look, and if Laren looks in the direction of Victor, it's the same sort of aura.
Okay, he is going to motion to Gilrock and be like, "Yo, can you come over here for a moment?"
Yeah. So what's up?
I haven't talked a whole lot with Shira. Is she supposed to be some sort of animal, like an animal made of stone?
I'm not gonna lie to you. No fucking clue. We kind of just met her the other like a couple of weeks ago.
I looked at her and she kind of looked like a weird gargoyle thing. Just for like a brief moment.
Maybe she's secretly a gargoyle, is embarrassed about it, doesn't want people to know. I don't know how that bitch works. She's weird.
But gargoyles can't shapeshift.
Magic. How can you see that she's a gargoyle?
I've got magic.
Exactly.
Gargoyles don't.
Maybe she's a special one. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know how gargoyles work. But that's weird. But I don't know what to tell you really. Maybe she is one. Maybe your spell did something funky. I really couldn't tell you. But I mean, that's new to me. I mean, I don't trust that bitch as far as I can throw her, and I can't throw things very far. So, I mean, I'd just chalk it up to another list of things to not listen to her when she talks to me, so thanks.
He's just like, what?
It's incredibly convoluted. If you want me to explain the entire relationship we have with this woman, trust me, you don't want to know.
Is it like some sort of semi-pseudo-sexual? Like,
on her part,
I hate fucking each other, honestly.
I mean, on her part, maybe. On mine, nah.
I mean, I know you've got Vey, but like Tamp Moss is as loose as they get. So like,
Oh my god,
that much is true. That much is true. You've caught up quick, considering we've known you for 2 days.
you've not known me for 2 days. It's been a little more than that. Come on now.
Yeah, it's been a
couple
weeks.
Did we meet the hags like?
No, you're talking to Laren, dude.
Sorry, I thought this was Ferrin. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, nah.
We're on crackhead hours today on demons, I guess.
I'm sorry. That's just I heard Laren and Ferrin. It's a similar start, so it's just no. I mean, no. She just kind of shows up and says, "Oh, spooky booky, I know a lot of stuff, and you gotta listen to me." And then I don't know, she's into me for some reason. I don't really get it.
Because
I'm not
you're
like, I'm not
handsome.
you.
Because you're handsome, Vatara says.
And
Well,
it's because
thanks,
I paid his scholarship to Hoslet University. Be quiet.
What are
thank
you
you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. But I mean, even being handsome, I mean, at least me, if I kept coming on to someone and they kept telling me repeatedly to fuck off, I would, even if they were cute.
Well, I'm not going to try to talk about her morality because I don't think she has any, but she's been better than she was.
I mean, I guess that's true. She hasn't threatened to kill us in a little while.
Is that commendable?
I don't know,
For
man.
Shira, yes, it is very commendable. You hear the Orb Weaver's daughter slosh her wine as she speaks up.
Yeah.
Seems like she's finally gaining some social skills after all this time.
Now, you're taking it a bit too far there, I would say. You're still severely lacking in that department. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I mean,
she was
she
born
got
an
introduced-
orphan. She was raised on the streets by dogs, so, you know.
By dogs? How'd that work?
Dogs.
How did this dog decide to adopt this human child? Please enlighten me, or Weaver's daughter.
that can happen in the wild. You've never heard of, like, people being raised by wolves?
But I
Yeah.
haven't heard of some wild fucking dog just being like, yeah, this human, I'ma just raise it, you know?
Yo, this human, that's mine now.
Wild ass dog, but I mean, that's weird. Gargoyle activities, I guess.
Gargoyle.
It's real gargoyle hours.
It's a real gargoyle hours. Like, I mean, I couldn't tell you why she just, I mean, Old Weaver's daughter, do you know why she was momentarily a gargoyle in Ferrin and Laren's eyes?
Probably just some sort of hallucination. My mother has an extreme vetting process. No one can get past it. She's a goddess after all.
Fair enough.
We are fighting the master of disguises.
No meta.
Well-
No metagaming.
Even gods can be deceived. No one is
Part of the whole
perfect.
point of this story is like the hubris. I mean, you can say this, but yeah, people genuinely believe the gods are incapable of being fooled. That's part of why this has happened.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if she's a gargoyle, if she's not. I mean, that just makes me less interested than I already was. So now she's got 0 chance. I mean,
She had
For
0
real.
chance before I would have immolated her before she would have even tried to
Of
take me away
course.
from you.
Of course. You mean take me away from you? Come on now. But yeah, for sure. We'll figure it out. There's probably some. She'll probably let it slip at some point. I don't know. Do you have a comment, Elmar? Do you reckon why she might be a gargoyle, or if it's just an hallucination? What do you think?
Wait, but this bitch heard this whole entire ass conversation?
We've been talking out loud.
They've been talking out loud.
Alright, then yeah, there'll be no hesitation. She'll just say out loud, Fraz, and she's just gonna start walking, and try to find a bitch.
No.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
Well done.
Wait, are we fighting? Ooh.
Palmithus.
Yep. Hi. Oh,
Get here immediately. I need to
I'm on my
swap disguises with you.
yeah. Great idea.
It actually is in this situation.
Mm-hmm. Be a retard.
Play that funky music, my boy.
All right. Palmithus, you get teleported to the top of a sorbus tree where Fraz is currently sitting as Shira and looking at you and says, "Listen, if they're gonna do a test on me with holy water, you'll be fine. I would immediately evaporate. You have to wear this skin. Do you know enough about this woman to be able to pretend to be her?"
I have no clue who I'm looking at.
I gave you a dossier to literally do this.
Rob has no clue. Alright, that's fine. It's whatever. Yep, she'll look at Fraz, and he has to say.
To be done with this advice in that case. Come on.
Yeah, she'll look at. We're gonna say method act.
Yes, you are a homeless orphan girl who is very sad and wants to bone the goat man because you are desperate for male attention.
That's really weird.
Listen, I don't.
Sorry, it's just I can't take this serious because this is a woman in full armor and a homeless lady in a tree being like, "You need to wear my skin."
It's not good. It's a little goofy, but it's not supposed to be.
I know.
Get in the skin, bone the goat man.
Palmithus, you need to listen to me. They're gonna throw holy water at me. You gotta try and fuck the goat man.
I know.
This is real serious demon activities.
I'm struggling to breathe. That's.
It is a serious demon activities. Goddamn.
This is the framing of this.
Like actual Looney Tunes shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. There's a Saturday morning cartoon.
This is some
planning.
Monty Python sketch. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Like, what would be a good backup? Like, he doesn't have one right now.
No. It's fair. It's just funny to envision the demon lord of like trickery drag some bitch up in a tree and be like, "Listen to me. I'm about to get made. You need to pretend to fuck the goat man, and you're homeless. All right."
Also get splashed with holy water.
Those are like your two main things. You're homeless and you're horny.
This is all you need to know to portray this woman. You're homeless, you were raised by dogs, and you want to fuck the goat man.
You for some reason have a weird bestiality fetish with all that fur. Constantly.
Shut up, Chris. Anyway, alright.
Okay, let's get back on track, guys. Let's get to
Trade is my middle name, sorry.
let's get to trying to fuck the goat man.
Palmithus, Fraz whips you up a disguise. You look exactly identical currently.
Whoa. Oh, I should be used to this. It's like, okay, my lord. Hug. And then she'll jump out of the fucking tree.
Alright.
Please make her roll a dex check. So
Yes,
she's
do you
right
need to roll a dex check? I'm sorry.
Let's see this.
Okay, how do I... Okay, so if I join above VTT on Palmithus, where does it lead me?
You can just roll from the page.
Yeah, you can just roll. You don't need to join on above ETT.
I see. TMI, hey, how's it going?
It was good. It was poppin'.
What's poppin', baby? Plus 3.
13. Would you say that's good enough?
Yeah, you don't bungle it, but Elmara hears that.
Just as I'm wrestling in a tree.
Falls out of a tree.
Yes.
She vanished outside. She like falls out of a tree randomly.
Hey guys.
I was looking for birds.
Hey guys.
I mean, that would honestly be in character for her, being like, I was looking for birds.
Hey guys, remember I was homeless and raised by dogs? I was looking for some.
She has to say it in like the same voice tone as the guy who says, "Open the door." I was looking for birds.
Yeah. Okay. So Elmara and Palmithus are about to have their scene. So.
Okay, let's go. So you got to talk to yourself now, Rob.
Do.
Have fun.
Yep. Don't worry, I do it as my job. I talk to myself all the fucking time. I'm a schizo.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'll just walk up, just boop, pop a bottle of holy water, Not what's this bitch's name again?
Shira.
Shira.
Yeah, not Shira. We'll open her mouth and go to wave and say something, but just splash.
Can oh, sorry. Elmara.
Did I just get fucking pranked?
No. Listen. Before you start throwing me around, I'm looking at the woman here, and that is clearly not Shira.
Chris, we've established that his disguises can fool gods, so
Yeah,
true side doesn't
no,
work.
it doesn't work.
Guys, when he's wearing it himself.
Yeah, but it's just because that was already said that you managed to get a glimpse, but we gotta follow the
No, you
actual
can't
thing.
see
It's
it.
a perfect disguise that
Yeah, it is a
regular ass
perfect-
magic caster can't look through with
No, you
magics.
can't.
Because otherwise, this
Even
scene
a
doesn't
great-
make any fucking sense.
Bruh. Alright.
Play
Fine.
nice, Chris.
I'd rather not. I'd rather derail the entire thing.
Get retconned.
Yeah, my entire character just get retconned. You didn't exist.
Rook gets hit by a meteor. No, Lara gets hit by a meteor as he walks out the door. Wait, that isn't bang.
All of a minute. Immediate wipeout.
Anyway,
it was the
continue.
fate. The fates did it.
Yeah, the fates would do that, but I'm not, because like
A big eraser from a pencil comes and whisks Lara out of existence.
Anyway,
Okay,
continue.
I guess do I get grabbed by the cloak or something?
No, she
Okay.
doesn't let it. She doesn't let it put her hand on you. She's better than that. Now, wasn't earlier, but is now. And
Yeah.
she'll look at you and just say, "Yeah, just point. Holy water doesn't expose a fucking demon."
No, okay. I am. First off, I'm sorry that you view it construed as a prank. I merely told you what I observed. I cast a spell that would have enabled me to see things as what they were, and I saw a glimpse. I can give you no more than that. Know that it was not in my intention to attempt to fool you.
I guess maybe your spell fucking misfired or some malfunctioned. I don't know.
No, a mere spell like Trusay would never be able to see through a disguise. Set by one such as Fraz. If anything, something or someone else was playing a prank on you and wanted you to think that. Now come on, let's get back inside and eat food. I'm cranky.
Alright, yo, Shira, you coming in, or you gonna look for some birds?
Well, I just got splashed by fucking... Oh, what is this stuff?
Ah, boo-hoo.
Taste it.
Couldn't care.
Oh, eat my ass.
But literally. Remember.
Yeah, literally.
Remember, you're horny. Okay, guys, now that we've pranked Shira, let's have dinner.
Yeah, Lara
Yes,
literally gives you the
food.
wrong eyebrow. It's like, what?
Now that we've pulled the sickest prank of all time, let's eat.
As you go back
Okay.
inside, we zoom over to Fraz, who is sitting in the bush, rubbing his fake hands together, maniacally.
Yeah.
Palmithus,
He also brought
Palmithus, come back and come back. We'll trade places again. Tonight is not the night to try to steal the coin. Later.
I thought I wasn't planning that, but yep, of course. It goes over, closes the door, and then starts fucking in.
Yo, Shira, you coming in soon? Where'd Shira go, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
that's
taps you
very-
on the
very-
shoulder and just jumps
Ex-
down from the tree again.
Expect
Nimbly
you to be
landing.
inside.
Gilly,
Hello.
oh my god, you were concerned about my safety?
No, I was just kind of wondering if you'd left. Maybe I'd been lucky.
No, I was looking for birds. Again.
Again.
Say with more retardation, does. Come on.
Good on ya. Well, we're gonna eat.
Well,
You
no,
can
I
stay
just,
out here for a bit.
I mean, Sudius, he finished cooking, but now I have some eggs to make into an omelet. He says as she holds
We're not-
out, like, awkwardly shaped, different sized bird eggs.
Yeah. Give him to Studious, I guess. Maybe he can make an omelet.
When are
Where'd
you
you
gonna,
get
when are you
that
gonna
shirt,
open
Greg?
when are you gonna open your relationship with Vaetara so I can be with you?
Never.
You're so dramatic and tsundere.
You guys have issues.
Tsundere.
I'm gonna
What?
find Rook.
Excuse me, what the fuck does that mean?
You don't speak Sonyanese, so you wouldn't understand.
Oh,
You one of
course
them
not.
animes.
You one of them anime bitches?
What the fuck is happening anymore? Right now?
You're the one who said tsundere.
I know I
Yeah.
did, but like I'm talking about just in general.
Laren turns into Hank Hill. You're already in tsundere.
Anyway, yeah,
Uh.
Studious rings out a triangle and brings everyone to the kitchen. And that is
Walter,
where
don't
we
be such a sussy baka.
that is where we're gonna end
Hello.
today's session. Rook, you would also hear it.
Ding ding ding.
Ding 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 ding.
She went all that way to find Rook to tell him food was ready.
Yeah.
Oh well, such is the nature of life.
Okay. Can I think I would actually just, for a moment, I would have taken my helmet off because I've been wearing it for like 48 hours. Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice Morgana walking up on me?
Sure.
Would that be against her
It's
stealth?
it's at advantage
I
unless
mean-
she's trying to stealth
she-
it.
she's not trying to sneak up on you, so.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Because
I ain't
because
doing
it's
anything
autumn and the
dodgy.
ground is covered with light snow and frost, it's at advantage.
At advantage, okay. That's even worse.
Yeah, no, you don't notice.
Oh shit! Morgana's gonna fucking die! Oh my god.
Like,
Rook's gonna kill her. Do you announce your presence, Morgana, or do you just walk
Yeah,
up to him?
she's walking towards him and clears her throat, going, "Hey Rook, food's ready."
when do you do that? I need you to be very specific. Like,
Okay,
do you do that
she
when you
says
come out?
it. She says it about here when she's at the side of the pool. I'm guessing that's what this is.
You're
Yep.
20 feet away. 20, 30 feet away.
That is still clear enough that you can see my face.
Not
Yeah,
really.
well-
You can have your back to, and it's shadow.
Exactly.
It's dark outside.
Yeah,
So
It's
he's
evening.
looking in this direction towards the water. What do you mean?
Then wouldn't you see? But then wouldn't you fucking see her coming, Chris?
Yeah,
If
and if
you're
I
looking-
go if I
Okay,
go
but
any
don't come over
further,
here, I'm so
it would be like
confused.
enough arguing.
screaming.
Enough arguing. Morgana sees your face. End of the discussion.
Okay, no. If she's coming
She's
from over
coming
there,
from here. She's
yeah.
coming from here, like she said. She's beside the pool, so you would
Yeah.
see her walk here.
very big helmet put on. Like, yeah. Like, sorry, what? What did you say?
Food ready. Come on.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, ding 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 ding.
He sort of thinks he just responded verbally to her without actually thinking about it.
Wait,
Whoopsie.
did you just speak?
No response back.
Immediately commits seppuku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands up, pulls my arm, just jams in stomach.
I'll see you inside. Okay, that was just weird.
Rook's having a crisis.
Really, I couldn't tell.
He's like, fuck. Yeah, please end this as Rook is contemplating suicide.
All right. Well, it's a beautiful night as a beautiful meal of Tierney's classics, hummus, various vegetarian fattoush, and other pita bread. The like is prepared for your enjoyment. It's all ready to go, and you see Sudius standing, sweating a bit as over it all, as he has an apron over himself. And
Just
just
kiss the cook.
yes.
It's the cook.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, he smiles at everyone and says, "Well, welcome to dinner. Please enjoy."
We
All right.
Yep, Morgana's gonna happily eat and just quietly mention to Ferrin, I heard Rook actually speak to me. Is that a bad thing?
yes.
I won't lie to you. He might try and kill you now. I don't know how his cultural traditions work, but like.
Is it my fault that he spoke to me?
Yeah, but you were probably not supposed to hear him. Sorry.
I thought he's an idiot.
Gilrick says over the table, it was nice knowing you.
Shut up!
Wait, why are you
Everyone
calling me
calm
an idiot?
down. Tonight's a night for celebration, especially because Damp Moss brought all of you here. To the goddess of the moon, may she bring us great blessings as we step forward into a new day tomorrow.
Hear, hear.
Do we do hip hip hoorays?
Yep.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah, and you... Does anyone want to do anything else? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have to cut.
I think that's that.
I think
2
that's the
a.m.,
end.
so I think I might.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1 a.m. for me, so yeah, let's...
Alright. Well, thank you all. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to all the artists who make Nightmares and Incarnate, A Conspiracy, Demons, Impossible, including Principles 1212. Ivan Dudar, Caribou, amongst many others. They do amazing art. Please check them out on Fiverr if you can. Also, Rob is back with us. Please, for either Rob, go and check out their business links. They're usually in the description. Start playing games, RPG mastery, very good DM, much WoW, actually serious though. I know it doesn't sound like I am, but I am serious.
Much wow. Thank you.
But, and I want to say thank you to all my lovely players, even though they were on, like, schizo hours today.
We've been like that every
We're
session
always-
so far.
We always are.
We start off calm and then we get all giggly and over the top.
Y'all took, like, the serious moment that this session was supposed to have, and it just went backwards so fast.
You made it comedic. We couldn't help ourselves.
I mean, to be fair, I thought it was fucking funny, too. It got
It is. They're like Team Rocket moment. I love it.
Anyway, we'll catch you next week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Take it easy.